so disappointed in Jack. I thought for sure he would have a cowboy hat ready to go. But you walk to New York, you're buying $9 bagels, and we don't even know who you are anymore.
I didn't even bring the cowboy hat to New York, which is the sad part. I would obviously have broken out for this episode, but my costume, I thought with your vacation, I just got out of the costume bit, but clearly now I'm behind and I'm going to have to step up my game.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm feeling fully recharged. I mean, my bits, I went and I was checking out my prop closet. I even got the old Levitan Poodle for the Poodle bit. But listen to this, Adam. Listen to this. My prop bucket was a little congested. The Smiz mustache from the DFS Edge video is stuck to the fake Jerry doll. It's the adhesive is locked into it. So now that's forever like that.
Keep Smiz away from Jerry for me. People probably don't even know, like, you're one of your first and best bits, I think, was impersonating the DFS Edge and like had me like making love to Jerry with the skin to fur and stuff like that, right? That had to be one of the first big ones. I guess the Swolecast one was before that, right?
Yeah, and that got me a job. What is the DFS Edge one ever got me?
Probably just cost you a lot of money.
So, of course, we do have the Elastic Honeybee back in the club. And my God, I hope Jeff Jones shows up tonight because Adam and Jeff Jones is one of the great buddy comedies of our generation. And, of course, we have Peter Jennings down here looking very sophisticated, very educated, very pensive tonight. How you doing, Pete?
Wow, what an intro. I'm wearing a pink hoodie for Gracie. Excuse to wear pink more. And yeah, just might have had my most degenerate week ever. So cheers to being degens, boys.
That actually says something, Pete, for you to say your most degenerate weekend ever, because I thought you had cooled off with the blasting off like post Gracie, but that's not the case.
Yeah, we went for a little, I had the realization you're a father. I got to take care of someone else other than myself, Ashley. And then we just went full blown blast off. And I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to fire. I mean, if you got a project, send it my way. I'm in. I mean, it's just basically.
Literally last episode, you said of all the people who were DMing you, stealing you their projects, that not to do that. Now you're telling them to do it.
As long as it's not like a rip off of the Crypto Punks. I get like 20 of those a day. It's just absurd.
You don't want the gang punks, the dinosaur punks.
I mean, the panda punks. I mean, they're like the pixels. Like, it's not like that's the art. Like, it's cool. I mean, I love punks and obviously the AI element, and we've talked extensively about it. But like, it's unique to punks. Like, that's not like the trend here. Is like build an NFT that looks like it's from 1990. Like, that's not the name of the game. But that's what everyone's doing.
Do you want to say it louder for the devs in the back? Because it seems like a lot of people think that's the name of the game.
Everyone, dude, it's crazy.
It's not just punks. The Mooncats also look like they're from like 1987. You know what I mean? So the people are seeing the success of that. But I mean, once it's fractionalized, which is going to be soon, shout out Andy, then there won't be all these knockoff punks projects because people who can't afford to spend the BMW on an 8-bit thing can get in anyway. It's fractional.
Imagine getting a BMW over a CryptoPunk. I mean,
would it be me? I'm just saying.
Jack,
I was actually gifted. This is an interesting spot. Yeah. I was gifted a lucky Nyan cat on OpenSea that was worth like 4 or 5 Ethereum just recently. It's been going down, but it does have a similar type deal. And it's pretty wild. I'm still trying to figure out who gave it to me. So if you're out there, thank you so much. But
what type of influencing is that?
Yeah,
This is ridiculous. 4 or 5 ETH.
That's what I got. I was like, what the hell is this? And my initial reaction was I should sell it. And then I was like, wait, that's a really bad idea. It's like, you're given something, you sell it. I mean, wow. So I'm trying to learn more. So I guess I should take back my bid thing a little bit. It's interesting. They're actually selling quite a bit. These cats, man. I mean, everyone just loves cats. Is Andy, are most of these Ethereum developers and crypto rich guys like cat lovers? Do we think there's a high correlation there?
I think so. And we mentioned Andy. Jack, you had the initial tweet. You want to talk about Andy taking my CryptoPunk fractional bit and turning it into a business that will probably end up be worth hundreds of millions of dollars and how I won't see a cent of it?
Billions of dollars. I mean, whoever wins the fractional investing NFT space is worth billions of dollars. Like, it's not even a question.
I'm feeling sick to my stomach.
You should try to get a fraction of fractional. I mean, that fits in perfectly.
I mean, I'll take like $100 video making promo videos from at this point. I mean, come on, it's outrageous. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen, our buddy Andy launched Fractional. They have a Discord up. They got a Medium post, which I believe that's what you have to do if you launch a project. You have to make a Medium post. You have to do a Discord. But shout out Andy. We'll get him back in the club soon. And Jack, you're into these horses.
Wait,
go. Did you get a new bed?
I got a bed. Still on the floor though. Still.
One of you is making a shit ton of noise right now. I don't know if it's Pete or Jack.
Jennings.
Okay. Pete, it's all right. Dude's blasting off hundreds of thousands of dollars on art. I
am in the midst of blasting off. So,
what are you buying right now? Share with the room, Pete.
No, I'll let Jack go. We're in accumulation phase. You know, you blast off and you buy. Don't people know that? Like, isn't that the playbook?
Apparently not us with these horses. Jack, what's the deal with these fucking horses, dude?
Well, we've moved on from any form of cats to a real animal that stands taller. So I was talking to someone. He was like, look into these horses. I was like, no, because it was the 100th project that was shilled to me. And then if you go to the Discord, you're just in trouble because you don't find many non-believers in the Discord. You know what I mean? That's not the place to go to get differing opinions. And so obviously, instead of like, this one is pretty accessible. You can buy a $300 horse. So of course I got one for 8 Ethereum and wiped out all my Ethereum.
Wait, you spent 8 Ethereum on one horse?
That's correct, Pete. That is correct. This is like a huge purchase for me. Like, I don't think people understand because of my Top Shot portfolio. Like, that is not money to me. I do not have that type of money. Like, this is a ridiculous, and Jack,
you bought 2 Crypto Punks for like $25,000 each. No.
I bought 1 Crypto Punk. I own a 4th of a Crypto Punk.
Oh, where'd you get that idea?
From a friend. But for the Crypto Punk, I traded in a Bitcoin. That was like the first time I had ever done that. Was sold a Bitcoin.
Paper hands.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm in the horse game. But what's crazy about the horse game is like breeding opens up on Wednesday. So this guy who has like 160 horses in 2 different stables has an entire website. We talked for 2 hours, like picking through these horses, and we landed on this young filly who we're gonna breed and build. Team sex on Wednesday.
Is this the horse guy you keep referencing?
This is.
This is right up my alley. We're talking about the sex, and we're talking about gambling on horse racing. Honestly, like the correlation, like actual horse racing, people don't know anything about the horses. They don't know anything. It's no different than digital horse racing. It makes no difference whatsoever if it's digital or real. So I looked at this a little bit. I mean, I don't want to come in here and pump Jack's fucking filly, but I mean,
you're more of a dog guy, right, Levitan? You're more of a,
Yeah, someone show me a dog project I can get behind, like Poodle or something, like a Poodle project.
You're trying to create your own organic segue to your. What is this? I went and looked at it, and I couldn't even come up with it. It's like a 1/1 of a penny, like right now. Like what is going on with this?
Well, that's because when it gets to 2 1,000ths of a penny, we're going to be millionaires. That's really the thesis behind the play.
So the funniest thing about the horse thing is like everyone gets it instantaneously because they've been like, you need a lot of money, time, energy to like actually own a horse. This is like, I just kind of enter her into a contest, watch a race for a minute. Everyone on Twitter's watching the race. It's like, you can make money do it. So you don't really the prize pools aren't big enough, but like, I kid you not, if they raise around, I could see them having like $1 million fucking horse races in the digital. I mean, there's no difference between this and a real horse, right?
I'm just laughing because I'm imagining when we first did the Top Shot stuff and you had your Mickey Mantle card printout, to illustrate that you could just print it out. I now want you to like have an actual horse in your room. And you just bring him in to illustrate how it's no different with your digital horses.
But it's scary, like how quickly I tweet it, someone watches, and they're like, "I want one." Not because of FOMO, because of how do we get Bales in the club? That's incredible. We needed Levitan for that, I guess.
I'm shocked. He's taken the night off after dunking on Hermsmeyer on Twitter, doing some victory laps in the Club Top Shot chat, apparently.
So that is the current situation. There's a drop at 1 a.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific tonight. I already know that 50% of the club is going to be there because 50% of them have DM'd me on Twitter asking about it. I'm out of ETH, so I won't be participating for now unless we build a stable with Club Top Shot.
1 a.m. I need a stable boy if I'm gonna be up that late.
I literally woke up to a DM where Jack was saying he was gonna get a stable boy. I mean, that's when I knew. I said to myself, "This is the top. This is the top. Jack needs a stable boy."
Every day there's like a third or fourth top signal. It's like, how much more top signals can we take?
Did you see? I saw Katie Bell was like dunking on some crypto OG guy because she was asking what NFT project she should get in, and the guy goes top. And she said, "I've been into crypto longer than you've had a Twitter account, buddy." He had like a Twitter account from March 2018. You got porn stars just dunking on these random.
Whoa. Katie's not a porn star. Take it easy.
That's not fair.
Let's be fair in our criticisms and our takes over there, Peter.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm going to get canceled for that one.
That's cancelable. I mean, that's
fair. All right, talk about Poodle. What the hell is Poodle? I saw Carlini had it, so
this feels like bag shilling to the max, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna show Poodle. So here's what happens. Like, I lift with Bales at the gym in his apartment like 2-3 times a week. He's getting massive. I'm the still same disgusting size, and we sit there and
metaphor for your Bitcoin bags too, right?
And he tells me about these crazy things, and we sit there and laugh about them, and everybody thinks that we're insane. And then next thing I know, I find out that he's serious, and he bought $50,000 worth of the thing that he's talking about, and he's like 10x'd in like a week. So this time when he was telling me about fucking Poodle, I said I didn't even think about it. I said, fine, I'm in with you on Poodle, and that's it. I know nothing about it. I'm pretty sure it's like a Doge / I don't know. I know nothing about it. I'm not here to pump Poodle at all to the people.
Bales, I know I already punched up your tweet once, but I'm in multiple chats with the smartest people in the world. It would have been so much better if it finished with why they're discussing Poodle today. All right, yeah, we're not going to pump Poodle. Well, I mean, I hate that I did see that it's on Binance, but I will never buy it. So I will shill your bags.
Binance.
If it's on Binance, that's just an absolute still miracle. You can't even get like real coins like Terra on Binance US or anything like that.
I thought it was on Binance. Maybe I didn't read it right.
It's on Blockfolio.
Don't let Levitan fool you. He knows everything. He's read the white paper. I mean, he knows.
I've seen the roadmap.
You've read the white paper?
They have a product map of like a Poodle YouTube channel or something like that.
Jack, this looks like a very New York peacoat of you. Have you been out on the town?
It's actually just a sweater, but I did go out to dinner for like 40 minutes. Had to see some real life people before I got in here and talked virtual horses.
Yeah, that's nice. I was actually thinking about you. I was like, I wonder if Jack, because I think of all of us, you're probably the only person that's like pretending like coronavirus doesn't exist. Do people in real life get mad at you when you're just on your phone all the time?
Yeah, which is why it's like, why would I leave my bed? I can watch March Madness and be on my phone and my computer all the time.
And you got an influencer pack today as well.
I did get an influencer pack today. That was huge. That was absolutely massive. And I'm speaking the CP3 alley-oop into existence because that's obviously the moment that I want.
Wait, you didn't get a pack, mans?
you slummed it with the virgins and got a pack today?
Dude, you don't know what I would do for like 10% ROI, man. Like I'm not. I joke about the packs when they were like $9 for $34 worth of EV. Like, yeah, that was virgin territory. But these are like $200 for like, what was the EV today? Like 2K or something like that.
Nah, I think it was probably $1,000. Most of them were under $1,000. I know there were a couple over, but
Levitan, what number in line were you?
I was like 34,000 or something like that.
Wow.
And then not only that, I fucking stuck it at like true virginity. I had a great afternoon. It was beautiful here. It was sunny, and I sat there waiting for the fucking queue number to go down for literally like 2.5 hours.
You can get an email, buddy.
Or go on your phone. There's a million options.
Yeah, I didn't trust to get off my computer and go on the phone. I thought it might like.
There
hasn't been any problems with Dapper where if I try to switch from my computer to my phone that it might get messed up.
They just added it.
That's completely.
Yeah,
that would never happen.
So did you already?
Hey, Dad, can we play catch? No, son, I'm in a really important spot right here. I gotta sit and watch the line. You know, dude. What about smelling the roses, bro?
Is he talking shit now that he's a parent? He thinks he's trying to one up you or something.
No,
because he didn't have to wait in line.
I am incredibly distracted these days. I got to be better. I can't. I'm working. There's a million different things going on at all times, and all of them are more absurd than the previous one. Like if it was stuff about ETR or fantasy football, that's understandable. I am like in my phone all the time, checking on fucking Poodle and shit like that. Like it's gotta stop, you know.
I knew Adam was beyond the pale when I came back from my vacation, and I get an email where he had made his own spreadsheet listing crypto punk goggle floor prices, and I was like, I've never seen Levitan like this.
He grinds, dude. Levitan grinds. I mean, let's call a spade a spade.
But the punks thing is like, I mean. I don't want to sit here and pump punks, but like, yeah, I think punks are so interesting. And like, if you actually think that NFTs are going to win, which like anybody who's been paying attention, I think eventually they'll come to realization NFTs are going to win. Like punks are just, we need more punks. That's the bottom line.
Have you blasted off on any more? Or do you only own 1/5?
No, I have no, yeah. I need more.
Okay. Pete, what else have you been blasting off on if you're blasting off so much?
I'm dabbling.
Dude, Pete's relationship between him and this MSB, there's got to be something going on here. Like, what is going on between you and MSBQL or something like that?
Are you in love with the artist?
Yeah, Ash has actually brought that up. She says it's a little weird that I keep sending him purple hearts in my DMs. You know, it was,
dude,
on that one, but like, that's all right.
I'm worried about you with this guy MBSQL.
Dude, have you seen his work?
Are you sending him like feet pics in exchange for these?
I would send fucking feet pics for his work.
I'd send any pics for tomorrow. I mean, this guy is the goods.
There you go.
I mean, he's also like, he's on brand. I mean, he said toxicity doesn't deserve your energy. Hashtag MBSJQ. I mean, with the purple heart. I mean, find me a better tweet on twitter.com than that.
I retweeted it, man. I had to.
If you were pumping my bags into me being worth 8 figures on digital art, I would do anything you fucking said also.
Yeah, it's okay.
Jack, how's New York life treating you? I mean, you were there before, right? You just had a little.
Yeah, okay. I took a year hiatus. New York life. Have not really left my apartment besides to get food or COVID tests. Two neg tests. So we are clear for takeoff tomorrow morning. Headed to Atlanta. Because,
Then your health was seriously in question on Monday night.
Yeah.
You were degrading. Like I was legitimately worried about you. So what did you have?
I think just like I told you, I was, pretty active over the prior weekend, and my body was not ready for that. And it was a shock to the system, and I had a little fever and sweated out, and now we're back. So headed down to Atlanta tomorrow. COVID safe there, though.
All right. I had to bring Gracie in. Levitan's burying us about being virgins on Twitter constantly. Some proof. Not a virgin, okay? Gracie, can you stop, we have proof. I mean, Ashley to the background. She said I had sex once.
Congrats on the set.
Yeah, well, the receipts, man. The receipts. I wish I had some receipts. I sure don't. Great. Always nice to get a Gracie appearance in the club.
She's done for the night, but Levitan is, he's tracking CryptoPunk ownership. He's, aping into Poodle.
Look, I wasn't going to throw him under the bus. He was in my DMs about Top Shot in the past.
Yeah, he's
I have a serious
and he's calling all of us virgins. Levitan,
you're one of us.
You're one of us, dude.
You know what? The Top Shot thing is getting out of control with these fucking challenges. Like, do they really expect me to sit there and virgin off on these challenges? Like, I'm going to get the number 6 of this and the number 1 of this, and I can't face that. So then I pull a pack where I get these things that might or may not be part of a challenge. Like, how the fuck do I know? I had a TJ McConnell that was part of a challenge. I had no idea. And how am I supposed to know all this shit? And so I pulled a pack with like a Precious dude, and I think he's part of a challenge, and a Devin Booker who's like part of a challenge or something like that. It's like, I have no idea what's going on. I just need somebody to tell me, like, yeah, you're not doing the challenge, fucking punt it right now or something, This is
the best plug for the ETR NBA product I've ever heard. I don't even know you. A year ago, me inviting Levitan to do a stream on a podcast at 9:30 on a Friday night would have been a snap auto reject. Oh. This year, it was a snap auto accept.
Yeah. No, I love hanging out. I think when things are back to normal, and by the way, shout out to me. I got my influencer vaccine, my first influencer vaccine yesterday. Shout out to me.
What brand? Johnson or not Johnson?
No, I got Pfizer. I got to go back in like 3 weeks.
That's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So they're now fantasy content owners, who's at the top of the list.
Influencer vaccines. But yeah, so once it gets back, come on, guys, we can't be doing this on Friday night at 9:30. No. Come on, we got to be. Jack needs to be out there. At least Jack. He looks like he's like 20 years younger than me. He's got to be out there having sex or something.
If I didn't have a 7 a.m. flight, people were active in the city tonight. I could have found some IRL friends, as they call them.
Yeah,
dude, Jack, you can just walk into any bar, show a girl your Top Shot collection, your CryptoPunk, and bring her back to your virtual world, and you'll have a wild time, dude.
Speaking of that. I actually went on a virtual tour of Decentraland this week. Very interested in some real estate, and I should have saved my horse money for that, but I couldn't. I just aped in. But very intriguing, especially the museums that show off all the NFTs. Decentraland that's a smashing.
Did you have a museum tour guide?
Like, I'm not joking. 2 guys took us around on their podcast live stream and gave me and my friends a tour of Decentraland.
Sounds wonderful.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Get some land.
Well, that was
what other land should we be thinking about? Where do we want to own? They always say real estate's the best play in terms of getting rich slowly.
Yeah.
I think we can speed it up with Decentraland. So
no, I agree. I think we would probably want to get some land in the casino village. That was the most appealing one to me. Just you think of high net worth individuals around that area. But yeah, I learned a lot about the strategies, the Genesis point. It's a crazy world out there. It's confusing because there's so many opportunities. It's like, which one do you go with? And I don't have that much capital deployment opportunities. I wish I did, though.
See, this is how I feel, John.
I agree.
No, Jack, you're young and spry and flexible and, are able to quickly move into all of these things. I'm just like chasing you around like my little toddler who's running away from me at the mall. And I'm just worried you're talking to strangers. I can't keep up with you, Jack.
Can we show off one really cool thing that, and then we can get into some other things, but in terms of some progress, did you guys see the tweet from Vasu with the infinite objects and NBA Top Shot?
I actually, was this the one that had the like Gary V and Roham audio on it?
No.
Oh, then I don't know what you're talking about.
Share your screen here. Go to Twitter. Here, I'll find the tweet. This is legit badass.
All right. If this is a link to Poodle, dude, you're getting booted from the show.
It's like a frame for an NFT, right? Frame for a Top Shot, right?
I think this is cool for now. I think it'll get people really excited. I think it'll be way cooler in like virtual and augmented reality. But You show this to like a 40-year-old sports card collector, they're in.
What is it?
This is the person who was like skeptical of Top Shot today, and they're like, "Whoa, that's fucking bad."
Okay, yeah. Hang on here. I think, yeah. Let me see here.
It's gonna be way cooler.
Hang on. Do I need audio on this beat?
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, we don't.
You don't. It doesn't play audio.
I don't even think there's audio. I haven't watched it yet. We don't need.
It's just trying to get the bit for the show. We talk about getting audio on the screen share. Here we go. Yeah, I've seen a guy in our Discord has one of these for his LaMelo Ball.
So
sick.
skip to the very end, because I think the very end, like, wait till they flip it. I think that's pretty interesting, which is like it was clearly custom, and that way like anyone couldn't or wouldn't really get it. But I think obviously Mahomes is selling, or like part of the 101 was they were given a TV that could display the NFT that they sold.
Is that going to fit in your pocket when you go to the bar and you're trying to show that to women?
Can I tell a pretty funny story? I was on a panel talking to NFTs, and there was 2 panels, one before I come on for the second one. We're talking NFTs. First question about all these people jumping in. I'm like shitting on the Mahomes drop. I'm like, yeah, it was for charity, but it was super rushed. And then like a face pops up, and it was Lee Steinberg, which is Mahomes' agent. As I was just like shitting all over their drop, but he found it very interesting, the feedback that I gave. So I'm rolling with that. Did he give you a counter? No. I mean, he understood, like, whatever. Well, it was because we were talking about that in the chat. Like, my thing was obviously the officially licensed NFL NFTs are coming. We don't know when, but they're coming. And the Genesis Mahomes, the legendary Mahomes, whatever those equivalents, how are those going to hold up over time relative to these siloed Mahomes NFTs? And we see the 2 things that really drive these products right now, right, is liquidity and community, right? And I'm just like, how is the Mahomes siloed NFT going to be able to compete with a large community of NFL NFT and the liquidity of that marketplace? I just don't know how it can compete with that. I agree. I think Top Shot kind of ruined it to a degree for any athlete focused NFT, because they can use the footage, and the expectation is the NFL is going to do it in other leagues. But like, if this had come first before we had seen like live action, it would just be like an upgraded version of a sports card. The 1 of 1 is pretty interesting, because you would imagine the NFL one. I don't know. What my point was, if the players are going to do it, they have to include an insane amount of utility at a really cool level. So like, buy the 1 of 1 Mahomes NFT, and like, when you're holding it, you have season tickets, or you have access to Patrick, or you have, if you bought the number to 50, you got invited to his charity event every year just for holding. And then if you sold it, that person could come. So like, giving a signed jersey creates no community, and it does nothing. But if the players wanted to do something with it, that's what I would do. Yeah. Isaac says, if Jordan did his own NFT separate from the NBA, who wouldn't buy? The issue isn't who won't buy. A ton of people bought the Mahomes one. The issue is it going to hold its value, and is it going to be relative? Because this whole thing is, are they going to be able to bring in more people to have interest to actually care about the project long term? Pete, what are your thoughts on that? The like Mahomes and even the Gronk NFTs and the one-off stuff?
Yeah, I think it's actually a really interesting conversation. I have a ton of respect for Nick Tomino, who I've mentioned on this show quite a few times. Founded the One Confirmation Fund early in crypto. Has done probably the smartest investing that I've seen in the space. And one of his big investments early on for the fund was the seed round of OpenSea. So he's a bit biased, but he does think these athletes are going to realize that they can get the majority of the value just releasing NFTs themselves. That's his view. But of course, Top Shot has the community, the liquidity, the marketplace, and the licenses from the league. So I can kind of see both sides. I'm still really bullish on Top Shot and what Dapper Labs is going to do, but certainly think that the right person, especially if they're going to tie specific experiences, could do really well with NFTs. So we'll see. You can make arguments for both sides, but that definitely is something that's being discussed more and more. And Roham and Nick had a really civilized, good conversation about it. So I see merits on both sides. Levitan, what would you do if you're like George Kittle or you're your boy Donald Parham? You know, what are you thinking? Parham next year scores like 10 touchdowns, has a great year. You interested in starting your own NFT, or you immerse yourself in like the Top Shot type community?
Well, that's actually interesting because I'm actually in the middle of developing a $sign Levitan coin, in which we're gonna put on the market, and for a low price of $500,000 per coin. And what you'll have access to is me and Jerry, and that's about it. No, I don't know, man. Like all these athlete things come off as cash grabs. Like I don't know what their intention is. It's just guys who are already making bazillion dollars, like making something that seems like a cash grab. I don't think it's a great look for them, but what do I know?
Well, in the irony of that too, and I don't know the infrastructure that the Mahomes one is working on, and Jack, maybe you can speak on that, but like with OpenSea, the creators are actually incentivized for activity because they are getting a cut of future transaction in trading. So like the cash grab is up front, but like the long-term upside play is a huge community trading these around and the original creator getting that cut. So they're directly incentivized to build that community.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's dumb. It felt rush was what I was saying. And it is rush. And it's like, all right, now you're not going to be the first. By rushing into it and making a signed jersey like the major takeaway, you're pretty much just saying we think this is a bubble that we're cashing in on. And right. So it has to be someone who's really smart, who believes in the space, that's going to be like, all right, I'm going to build something for longevity, not only through my playing career, through post career, because that's when the guys need the money more than when they're making a salary. So I'm curious to see like what that looks like, what athlete really thinks smart about it. But yeah, it feels like a cash grab right now because it is. It is.
I have a serious question. Is the fact that I listened to most of the show that you guys did whenever on Monday or whatever, and obviously I'm here tonight. The fact that nobody seems to want to talk about Top Shot, nobody's talking about Top Shot. Does that have any concerns for you guys for the long term outlook? Like people are already and by I mean over it. Like, do you catch that feeling at all?
First of all, they are not over it. Our personal interests might be like floating in other directions, but I'm telling you right now, there are like, if I would have just named this, like I did the least SEO possible title. I named this show All-Star Packs and Horsey's Feet the Elastic Honeybee. If I would have said we rip open Top Shot packs and say best buys in the marketplace, we'd have 1,000 concurrents right now. Like there's a million Top Shot podcasts right now getting insane views. I still think the interest is through the roof, and people get mad at us when we don't talk about Top Shot enough. So I don't know if we're actually representative of the entire ecosystem.
Well, I mean, Levitan, what a dumb question. I mean, dude, did you not?
I'm sorry, I'm on Club Top Shot, and there's no Top Shot talk for 2 shows straight. What a dumb question.
Did you not see 225,000 virgins waiting in line to buy a $230 pack?
When you're offering people an EV of 10, you know what I would do for 10x EV? I would fucking do. You don't understand.
Dude, they had to all own 3 moments. I mean, do you see the demand? It's off the charts.
No, I agree. I mean, obviously, obviously that what they've been able to do from a demand perspective is completely out of control. My whole thing the whole time, and I asked Levy this on the podcast too, is when people aren't 10xing, or are there going to be people fucking all in on this?
So I think the main issue right now for me is we don't have a super liquid market. We don't have a true market, at least, right? Like the lowest ask stuff, a lot of it just sits up at this number, and then someone undercuts it a week later. Some of the stuff can trade pretty liquid, but it's not like as immediate. So you can't try and play it like a stock market right now. And then also like there's just no utility for it yet. Like I would love for the video game to come out and like you could play with those moments or trade them and do challenges, but like I don't have money to do every single challenge, which is like the only thing you can really do besides try and trade these moments right now.
You just bought a $20,000 horse, check.
That's correct. But that
digital horse.
That's a long-term play. That is a very long-term play. But think about with the horse is the perfect example. I can race the horse. I can breed the horse. Like there's actual shit to do with the horse that is there for entertainment value right now. With Top Shot, it's kind of like I love the moments I have right now. I suck ass at trying to trade them up and down.
What's the update on the $1,000 to $100,000 challenge, Jack?
It's just brutal. I mean, it was I bought the Ingram at 3,300. It's down to 2,500. Like, I could try trading out of it, I guess. Like, that could be entertaining, but it's just hard for one moment to be that liquid and to trade up. There's only like a few players who will skyrocket, and it's just not that. There's not that much movement in the market, I feel like.
Yeah. To be clear, I'm still bullish long term. Like, I'm not selling any of my moments. I'm holding all my moments. I'm the packs. I have these pieces with Bales and Peter that I'm definitely happy to hold forever. It's just like the actual, like, I guess I don't find as much interest as maybe other people do in like the challenges and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Well, Pete, let me ask you a question about that with the challenges. So we have the one with the Rising Stars. You get the Anthony Edwards dunk. I think everybody's moment of the year so far. I mean, does that excite you? I know you're a premium collector. You want the super scarce stuff, but like, how do you think a moment like that Anthony Edwards dunk holds up over time? Because it is coveted right now.
I'm not that bullish on Anthony Edwards as a player, so I know he's going to have a lot of highlight dunks, but I don't think he's very good. So he's a freak athlete, but I don't think he's very good. So I'm not that interested in, and I'm busting with Levitan. I do think, people get interested, and there's other things to get excited about, and I've certainly seen people pivot from Top Shot to different things, and but I do think the demand and the sign for Top Shot right now is pretty strong still, and we'll see. Yeah, like
for sure,
when the pack is like 230 and it's like the EV of the pack is similar to 230, like are people like we'd have a lot of we'd have a lot different demand. I mean,
same exact thing happened to me with sports cards. Once you kind of get your shit, if you feel like you're not in it, just like everyone was telling me, don't be in it to flip, be in it to hold. So it's like once my money was into sports cards, there was nothing for me to do. Like there's nothing that you can do besides kind of watch the market. So there would be like 3 months where I didn't buy another card. And then if I got more money, then I would invest some into a card. But there's not really a ton to do outside of like just kind of sit. If you're long, if you're trying to trade it in the short term, I think there's still time to do that. But that's like less what I'm in Top Shot for personally.
And the other thing we have to remember, like I hear a popular narrative too of like, are we concerned, about stuff when there's these dips and lulls? I mean, we're coming out of like a 2.5 year like Bitcoin like stagnant period where the price was between 8 and 12,000 for that entire period. And like the fundamentals didn't change. The thesis didn't change. It was just there were other things going on, in the market in other places. And so I think you also have to take the long view with this stuff. Like the market cannot go up every day. Everything can't just balloon every day. It is not realistic. So it's like when you actually pull back, and now we're at that point where there's so many projects coming into space and people keep making the references to the ICO boom. And a lot of these are going to be the shit coins that I bought then. And the question is sifting through all of it and knowing, are the horsies going to rise to the top?
I actually had to log back into my KuCoin like 3 nights ago for the first time since 2017. I found a bag of OMG, which is worth, like actual like fractions of a penny now.
I have some of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was deja vu logging back into KuCoin though, man. It was great.
Jack, is your TV on your ceiling? Go ahead, Adam.
I was going to say one last rant on Top Shot, and this one it will defend them. Every time I see people bitching about the site being down, about some customer service issue, I'm like, you guys, like, I can't even fathom scaling from 1,500 users to 400,000 users in 2 months. Like, I'm amazed the site is up ever at all. I'm amazed they're able to do a pack drop at all. I'm amazed the marketplace is ever up at all. Like, that's impressive to me. Like at ETR, we tried to, at the beginning, the site crashed. The site was crashing like every Sunday. Our customer support was absolutely overwhelmed. Even this past year, in August, like we had to like hire my wife to do customer support. We were so overwhelmed, And so like, and we obviously have like 1 bazillionth of the demand that Top Shot has. So like, I just, these people who like are constantly bitching about the site issues and stuff like that, like that's crazy to me. Like, I think considering how they've scaled, they're actually doing a pretty good job. So I'll say that on a positive rant for Top Shot.
So being, coworkers with your wife, what does that do to the case of the marriage?
Well, I had to.
Is it like, wow, we nailed that customer service? Like, let's go. Like, how much romance does that bring when you guys are, solving these really? You're helping people that are pissed off. Man, that's great.
I should actually get her down here because I had to fire her, and it was like it was a really from an unpaid customer service position. It was really a tough scene because I was just like. I was super angry. It was like right before the season. I was like super on edge, and I just couldn't take I like going to customer support. Like it brings me so much agitation. There's like 100 emails in there of people with issues, and I'm just like, I can't even breathe. And so, it was bad. It was bad. I had to fire her because it was affecting like my day-to-day well-being. It was just better off without her.
Get unpaid. Get unpaid, get unlaid, Levitan.
Well, what I said was I brought her down here. I was like, we got, we talked and we're going to move your position to head of merchandise instead of customer support. But she was so offended that she got removed from the customer support position that she never took over the head of merchandise role.
Wow. Yeah. I was actually reviewing ETR's site on Glassdoor, and there were a lot of bad reviews from a Mrs. Levitan. I was wondering what that was about. I don't know. The pack drops though themselves, I guess they had it yesterday, right? It got delayed. I guess we never know the exact reasons that's happening. Then the one today seemed to go without a hitch. What did they have, Jack? 230,000 people today?
230K. And I think they paused it once from what I was following. Yeah, I agree with Levitan. I think it's insane what they're doing. And not to mention like the amount of traffic. They're doing it on blockchain, right? Like there's not even like there's a blueprint or people you could like. I feel like this has to be completely different process to even handle this stuff. So I can't imagine what it's like for them. I think they're doing incredible. And then every time it crashes, I'm kind of like, all right, fuck yeah. Like there's still that amount of demand.
Well, and to me, the whole people are talking about they paused it for 45 minutes today. Before that was super annoying because you have to sit and wait. Now they have the email option. I haven't waited. I put my email in and I bounce if I'm on the fringe or whatever. And if you're in it, you leave it up. I feel like now the play is really simple. You're either willing to wait because you're going to get a pack, or you put the email thing in and hope you get lucky and get that notification that it's your turn to buy a pack. I feel like it's easy now.
I wish I had written down, and I wish we could bring on some like OGs to talk through like what all the past pack issues used to be, like duplicates. Like I have like 3 Oladipo run it backs just because they had this pack duplicate problem where like if you bought 3 together, it was the same rare moment. They had situations where people could buy 5 of a pack and someone would get 0. They had the first to come instead of the queue. So like the bots were crushing everyone. I mean, there's been times where people would get to the front of the line, try to pay. They would not be able to pay, lose their spot. Like this shit goes all, like everyone who gets within the number ends up with a pack. If like they go and they want to make a payment now, like that wasn't even the case. So to take 145-minute stoppage where you can get an email to come back whenever is like, who cares? It's like, I mean, Levitan didn't trust it and doesn't know it, but he will next time.
Levitan, I didn't get an answer. Did you rip your pack that you got today?
No, I'm actually saving it. We're gonna do I'm gonna pump my ETR bags. We're starting a new show, a collectibles show, not Top Shot. We're not competing with Club Top Shot, but a collectibles show.
Wow.
I'm gonna rip it on there for the debut show.
No, bro, try to compete with us. Do it. Bring it, bro. All right, so we can't even get the elastic honeybee.
I have 2 other packs though. I'll rip. I have 3 packs right now. I'll rip one of the Pez packs.
Thank you. You'll rip one of the Pez packs.
We are going to be Levitan.
Isn't that so stupid?
Thanks, dude.
Jennings, you went after one today, right? You're still not that rich, right?
That's last in line, I was way back there.
So I saw some of Jennings' toxic posts about not getting a pack these days.
Yeah,
he's getting real toxic.
I was like, fuck, I waited in line yesterday and I couldn't get in, and then I didn't get, at Roham, fuck you. Like, it's like, I spent all this time. I didn't get a pack, dude. Like, where's my $1,000, man? You owe me. Dude, honestly, you owe me for my time. You owe me $5,000 an hour for not getting a pack.
Let's tell a nice Roham story. Jack, do you mind telling your Roham story from today?
Of course not. It turned out very nicely.
Tell the people what was going on. I'm shocked that either of you were going for this, but tell the story.
So I've wanted to be in super rare since I found out they were one of ones, and Jennings was all over that. Like, I love a one of one, even though it's less liquid. It's like no one else has it, which is the best feeling in art.
I took a screenshot of it, dude.
You have it too now. You have it too.
I'm gonna pull up a link of it, but keep talking.
So I've just always wanted to buy something on super rare, but like the pricing's all over the place. It's very hard. Like, unless you're in a relationship with a digital artist, it's really tough to track down like a good piece of art. So I had like literally 6.5 ETH in my thing, and the gas fee on super rare was like 1.5 ETH. I don't know what was going on. It was charging me like $3,000 to place a bid. So I couldn't do it. So I lost. And Roham was the one buying it. And I actually found out that a lot of people just checked out of the bidding process, and he got it for cheap because they were like, he's not going to stop. So there's no point, right, of like even bidding with him.
I think I was even telling you that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You were like he's going to win. And I was, and I'm like, this is my last monies in my account. Unless I want to sell more Bitcoin for horsies. But, I was like tweeting at him jokingly, like, hey, I would love it. And he DM'd me and was like, hey, I would love to give it to you. And I was like, give it to me. But no, I wasn't going to make him give it to me. So I think it's really cool. So this guy, I had been following him for a little because I actually like the black and gold skull that he did. You can click his profile, but I just like this. What I'm looking for in an artist, and it reminds me of Pete's boyfriend, is the like repetition of the one of one. So like the astronaut is like his theme, and like here with the skull. So if this artist ever becomes big, then you're gonna recognize kind of what that is. Same feeling with like my Twerky Pepe, which is more of a meme, but like it's coming from the same artist, which I think is cool. So this one's Top Shot All-Star. I just think it really stands out and is dope. But yeah, Roham, I exchanged ETH with Roham, so I officially did a deal with the devil.
Roham is amazing, and I'm obviously kidding. It's cool that he really cares about the community, and I see him active in a lot of threads. And I mean, dude, he's got to like be the busiest guy in tech, given everything going on, and he's interacting with a lot of people. And I do think you made a really good point there. I think if you are looking at digital art, and again, I'm not the right person to have any sort of alpha in this, but one thing I've heard other people talk about that makes a lot of sense to me is, if you saw a piece of digital art and you knew who the artist was without actually seeing the artist there, then I think you have something cool. Yeah. So like for this specific one, like, yeah, this is the skull guy, and like clearly this is his work. And so I think that's really cool.
Question: I think the skull's cool. I like the skull, as the NFT bros say. Why do you think he did like an all-star edition as opposed to like a generic Top Shot one as like an evergreen thing?
Click on it. I think he actually writes if you hit show more. I've been wanting to tokenize a commemorative skull as a tribute to NBA Top Shot, but I've been waiting for the right opportunity. As the All-Star game was announced, there was a good chance All-Star pack. Why the All-Star pack? Double meaning for celebrating the players. Special weekend. Also an opportunity to celebrate Top Shot for leading the way. And also this All-Star weekend will be the first kind of announcement of the Rising Stars through it. So I just thought it was cool. And I also found it cool for myself, at least, to like Top Shot has obviously done so much for all of us in the weirdest, what up, Jeff Jones? So I thought it was cool to like get a Top Shot specific piece of art instead of, I liked it.
All right, Jeff. You can't dodge us all this time. Jeff, do you want to get in the club tonight?
We need Jeff Jones.
I'll send you, Jeff. I've never interacted with you on any other platform. I don't know if you have Twitter or whatever. If you're in Discord, I will send you the link, Jeff. We would love to meet you. You are an iconic guest, and I feel like your chemistry with Adam is on par with, I don't know, Peters and the astronaut artist guy. I mean, it is palpable. So Jeff, we See, this is the thing. That's what I want to figure out. Philadelphia, Jeff ain't Jeff. That's what we need to find out.
That's our suspicion.
Yeah. So we will try to get Jeff in the club here eventually. I will say too, I know like Pete was joking about Roham too. We have the VIP program on the channel. Roham is a club VIP. That's how salt of the earth Roham is. He was actually the 100th VIP on the channel, which I told him he got a very nice serial number on that. So yeah, Roham.
Well, he gets it. I think that's the key takeaway, right? Is like we're talking about community and like these NFT projects. Yeah. He invests as much time in like some scrub like me with 20,000 Twitter followers, and like he could be getting NBA players onboarded onto the site, but he actually cares about people, which is you've seen it kind of carry Top Shot in its own way. You have Levitan.
Here's too, and we've seen some of these posts. Sorry, I might have been lagging there. My bad. But yeah, we've seen all these people go after him, and I've seen some of the customer support where these people are just going in on him, and then something goes wrong with the site. Like everyone's like, DM me, Roham. Like you should be like, this is my deal. Like it's unbelievable.
No, I'll tell you what the issue is for sure. Roham is trying to run a community / crypto site, and he didn't realize he got into a gambling site when you start giving people in the DFS community 10x. These people suck somebody's blood for 10x, and so he didn't realize he was running a gambling site. I mean, it just straight up. I mean, and so when you get into that, then you get some very, very pissed off people in like DFS community. I mean, me and Peter and Mans know. I mean, it's fun to talk about community and everything. I mean, people are out for money, man, and rightfully so. And I love it. I love competing against people like as hard as I possibly can, where I'd kill somebody for fucking beating them in a DFS contest. Like, that's why I love head to head so much. And like, man, but Roham didn't realize like you have all these DFS people. You're running a gambling site now, essentially.
That's the thing. We had talked about this on an old show too. I think the thing, and Roham sometimes gets himself into trouble on Twitter because he likes wearing the different hats. He likes being a man of the people. He likes being the community guy, fostering that stuff. But that sometimes is, incongruent with what like a CEO or the PR vocal head of a company needs to be doing. And I'm sure that's hard for him. In the same way, if I was in his spot, I'd want to be mixing it up with everyone too. It would be so hard to hear those things and not reply and not get in it. And I think that's a tough spot when you're sitting on a company worth $1 billion or more.
I'm sure Elon's replies are the same. Like he would love to. I mean, you saw KD on Twitter. He was like, I come to Twitter to talk sports and music. Like these people they like the platform and they like to hang out. It's just he, like you said, runs $1 billion company right now. Yeah.
This is a good question. This one's for you, Adam. How much of Top Shot percentage do we think is DFS peeps? Obviously, our Twitter bubble is...
Whoa. I know how we can get Pete back in here.
How?
Lodden Thinks.
Pete, but yeah. Let's go. We'll play some Lodden Thinks later.
Okay. All right. I thought we had a good opportunity.
So how many active Top Shot users do we think that there are that aren't bots?
All right, no, you're right. Pete has to go in a half hour. Let's do this proper. You're right, Jack. All right, so we are gonna guess what percentage Adam thinks of the overall Top Shot ecosystem is How are we going to define DFS players?
Here's how I think we should ask the question. How many people who have a Top Shot account have both the DraftKings and FanDuel?
That's good. Yeah.
I guess I do, but like barely.
But that's the thing too.
We're trying to get what Levitan thinks.
Because so much of the Top
Shot. Would you consider me a DFS player if I haven't put in a lineup in?
I haven't seen any of your lineups.
No, you gotta have been active last NFL season at least.
Okay, active in the last year. Both the FanDuel DraftKings account and active in the last year.
And are we defining Top Shot as like the Top Shot requirement today of owning at least 3 moments kind of thing, or just literally having
one moment?
Okay, 1 moment or more.
How many? He has no clue, does he? I mean, no one does.
What are we betting? I forgot to bet last.
This guy, dude, you're so sick.
Yeah.
What are you?
We betting some horses. We betting some Poodle. We betting some Bitcoin. We betting some Top Shot.
Children.
I have roughly 70 billion Poodle to give away. If anybody.
But how sick if that goes to $1? I mean,
$1, dude. If it goes to 0.2 cents. I mean, but yeah. $1.
If it goes to $1, Levitan's wife no longer has to do customer support. I'll tell you that much.
If it goes to $1, you'll never see me ever again for the rest of my life.
All right, I have my guess for Levitan. And my seeing the chat, I'm way different than the chat.
Hold on. Let me think about this.
Yeah, hold on.
Are we playing for anything? I'll do you want to play for
You want to play for a moment?
For a Z10 horse.
I don't even know. No one knows what the fuck that is.
I'm in. That sounds good.
I want to play for somebody to stay up until 1 a.m. for me tonight.
I'll be up. That's my job as stable boy. Is I will.
Yeah.
I'm out of funds, so I got to create value in a different way.
Okay, I'll send you the funds.
What is the Z10? Is that the $100 horse?
Yeah, that's like the. That's like.
All right,
What's the most expensive horse, Jack? Just out of curiosity.
Huh?
What's the most expensive horse?
Most expensive is the Nakamoto, which is.
Yeah, that's what I want. How much do those run? How much are those guys running for these days?
So, all right, Bales is in for Z. Oh, here we go.
Bales might actually hop in the chat.
He said, "Can I come on?"
Where is he? I'm gonna send him the link. I'm gonna send him the link.
Does he follow you back on Twitter?
Bale, come on, dude. Would I ever? I'm too scared. Would I ever text Bales out of the blue? No, but if he wants to get in here, I'll text him the link.
Bales is coming on because we're talking about gambling horses. I mean, Bales literally told me, quote unquote, I'm not doing any podcasts. I'm not going to do any shows, no matter what. And then he's in the chat. We started talking about horses and Lodden Thinks, and he's like salivating to get in there.
So the Nakamoto, I think tonight will run like 10 grand, maybe 15 grand, 80.
And how many of those are going to be available for sale?
I think. I don't know. I really don't know.
But it's first come, first serve. How are you gonna
first come, first serve? But the big thing about them is my horse guy took me through the graphs of like what the percentage is that the Nakamoto you get will actually pan out to be a great horse, good horse, bad horse. And that's why like buying from him after you've seen their race history, it's like buying rookie cards, right? It's like you could get the Zion, you can pay up for Zion, but you have no clue. Or you get the LeBron who has that history. And the reason why you can kind of put more money down on the experienced ones is because you can breed with them. So you know they're gonna push forward better horses. So
in the Z10
LeBron James of horses.
Of course you do, Pete.
My horse guy said he wouldn't sell his horse for under $1 million. So he has the LeBron.
Let's see what he thinks about 100K.
And Jack, the Z10s are the Buterin class, right? The
That's
metallic.
Correct. Yeah. Those are the poor people. But
that's a Levitan Pez horse.
Pez horse.
do these fake horses die? No, they don't. And they're
Can
only
they run unlimited races too?
Unlimited races. They think they're going to add in fatigue in the future, but
it seems like something that should happen.
Yeah. But one of the interesting parts is it's kind of like Crypto Punks. There's only going to be like 10,000 or 30,000 of the Genesis edition, which would be like Series 1. So you got to get your Series 1.
Stop selling it, Jack. We're not interested.
You're out.
We're not interested.
I was worried Levitan wanted to sell our punk there for a second. I was about to be like, do you know how much?
He almost sell it. I mean,
I did not. I tried to do a good thing. I try to do a good thing for the team. I create a sheet to try to in some way track how much our punk might be worth, and the responses I get are, "Oh, Paper Hands Levy wants to sell." I'm trying to.
That's a good nickname. That's a good nickname. Paper Hands Levy. That has a really you should introduce when you do a pod like, "Hello, this is Paper Hands Levy with my friend Jerry."
Levitan, I swear to God, if I wake up some morning and you have dismantled our DAO, our decentralized autonomous organization, and sold our punk without getting my vote, and I have to change my fucking avatar, I will lose my goddamn mind and I will never talk to you again.
Dude,
Which
really
part of the horse would you make your avatar?
Probably the head.
Would you? That's not on.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
The tail, like the ass and the tail, I think would be nice.
I just want to clear something up in the chat. Not only are we not pumping these, like there's so many questions that I receive, so it's an easier forum. I've been told not to talk about these, so
Jack, shut the fuck up, dude.
So we can build stable.
It's hard to pump something you don't own right now.
Right.
I will tell you that much.
Is Bales coming, or are we betting?
I sent him the link. I don't know if he was serious, but he has the link if he wants to come on. He's of course more than welcome. So let's do this one here on this.
What are we betting?
A Z10.
A Z10.
Perfect.
All right. So this is a percentage, right? That's what we're going for.
It's a percentage?
Yeah.
Yeah. What percentage?
I thought we were going to do the number of people, and then we were making him figure out how many users.
I have what percent of Top Shot users I think have both a FanDuel and DraftKings account have been active in the last year.
Yeah.
And the Top Shot user has to have one moment too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So who's showing first?
You guys have.
I'll go first. I don't have it written down.
23%.
23?
Wow. It's way too high.
Okay. I was 2.1%.
So Jack, I had written down 3 initially. Oh my God. Look who it is.
You guys are talking Z10 here?
Yeah, we got a Z10 on the line. Do you want to guess here?
No, Bales can't compete in this. Get him out of here.
I don't know the question.
No, Bales is in the next question. Jack guessed 2. Overzet's
gonna win.
I guess 9%.
Dude, I must be way off. I said 32.5%.
Oh God!
God.
I mean,
my table is getting busy.
This is absurd.
Dude,
Bales, I want Bales' true answer.
Well, Levitan is going to say Bales drove like the traffic to the site, which is true. I mean, we
exactly. And I follow like every DFS player. I see all the DFS replies, and all these fucking virgins are talking about goddamn Top Shot.
How many followers do you have, Bales?
50 something.
Yeah,
but just guess 3x that.
When Bales tweets, like fucking Mark Cuban retweets it and shit, you know what I mean? It's not. It's not.
Bales' article was quoted by everybody.
But that's my point. Is if he converted every single one of his followers, which are all DFS players, that would still only be 50K.
His Lucky Maverick reaches more people than his Twitter.
Hang on, let me ask
DFS.
Let me ask Bales the question. Bales, what percentage of Top Shot users do you think have had have a DFS account and have been active in the past year?
I would say like 25% or something like that.
Bingo, 23%. I mean, you guys, come on.
All right, that seems high to me. We had 230,000 people in the package.
Probably underestimate. There's a bunch of DFS players that I also don't reach who like found out about Top Shot as well. You know, like that aren't on Twitter or whatever.
And also, Big T and Hoops tweet. They're like look at all these stupid DFS top sites that are talking about Top Shot nonstop. We're still giving DFS analysis, and it's like, the engagement wasn't the best.
The only way to save yourself from that tweet would be to win the Millie Maker. That's the only way you can come back from that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's true. Like how many of all that what percentage of DFS top sites have some sort of Top Shot reference at this point?
Yeah. The thing is also like the kinds of people that are attracted to DFS are the same people that are attracted to things that you're making 10x on a fucking pack. You know what I mean? Like normies off the street don't even realize what it
normies
means.
Don't like 10x. You're right.
No, they just don't know where to find it or how to find it.
Bales, let me give you a proper welcome. Thank you for coming to the club. I thought you were in podcast hibernation. Oh, you're
I swore I wasn't going to do any more streams or podcasts or anything. So, here I am. I heard you guys were talking about the ponies a bit, and
Poodle.
Are you in Miami now?
No, I'm not in Miami yet. No.
Okay. That move is imminent though, right?
Yeah. I don't have a place yet, but it's imminent.
I thought I saw you have a conversation with Brandon Adams on Twitter where you told him an exact location where you were living.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna still go to that place.
Okay. All right. I've wanted to ask you, Bales, and I've seen you joke about it on Twitter with saying you now jokingly regret your Top Shot article. Do you actually regret it now, seeing what DFS Twitter has devolved to?
Yeah, I regret it. I think that this probably would have blown up with or without me, and probably I could have just like, bought more moments before putting that out. I didn't know the effect that it would have. It was like, we had some idea. The only reason that I even published the article is because I figured that people would see that we bought it and it would come out in the Discord and whatever, and we should write about it. But yeah, I think that we probably could have done a better job of just like loading up on moments before that.
Well, because I assume you were on the site for nonstop for what, like 10 days before you wrote that article, longer?
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you, because Jack, this 24-year-old hotshot comes in here, buys the 23 tribute Kobe dunk. Do you wish that was your big purchase instead of the Ja?
I don't know. What do you think the relative value is? Which one is more valuable right now?
We price ours at $1 million, a minimum, only because the cap's at 250. I think once they sell over $1 million, that one will be perceived as high, right? Like we got to keep broaching those. But I mean, I just don't like Ja as a player personally. That's why, like, I'd rather have LeBron than Ja Morant. Like Ja Morant can't catch LeBron James, obviously. But he's going to get the rookie tag. So
yeah, I think at that time, LeBron was probably the most undervalued player on the site by far.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, our entire thesis has been basically LeBron and rookies. So it was LeBron, Zion, and Ja. So I think that the Ja was obviously a good purchase, whatever. I defer to Peter on the basketball knowledge. I have no idea. I don't really follow it, but
where are you at with your day-to-day on Top Shot? Are you going for these packs? Are you just completely in set it and forget it mode?
I tried to get one today. I was like 100,000th in line or something, but if I see it, I try to go get one.
Did you have toxic thoughts when you didn't get one?
Yeah, I mean, I blame Roham.
What are the other projects right now in NFT? I mean, this show is basically to pump bags. What are you really into right now other than Poodle?
Really, my mind is just like completely focused on Poodle right now. I love the community. It's it's taking up my entire day. Really, it's just the memes. I really like the guys.
Does Poodle have a Discord?
Dude, are you kidding? Poodle's got everything. We have Poodle stickers in our Telegram, bro.
the Telegram. I'm really. We're about a month out from Poodle Tube, which I'm really excited about watching. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on right now with Poodle.
Do you know what, Bales? One thing I think about a lot is I remember the crypto boom in 2017. I remember you talking about crypto kitties, and it was a joke. It was like a punchline along the lines of KuCoin, and KuCoin was a legitimate punchline, whereas crypto kitties was like the forebearer to like the biggest technology innovation of our generation. And it's hard to now look back and know how I could have known to pay attention to crypto kitties, but not to KuCoin.
I mean, if you invested in KuCoin when we talked about it, you would have like 7x or something like that.
Dan's so salty about missing these that he's just aping into Poodle.
You don't want to miss out on the next KuCoin. Is that the thesis for you?
Dude,
I saw the. Go ahead, Levitan.
I was just gonna say in 2017 when I had a bunch of money on KuCoin, I remember we like Google imaged their office and it looked like a chicken stand in like Japan or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? But now KuCoin is like a very legit site. I mean, what could possibly go wrong now with KuCoin? I see no downside.
I think the downside is just like, how are there enough hours in the day to spend, 12 hours in the KuCoin Discord and 12 hours in the Poodle Discord.
I mean,
Yeah, this challenge I have right now too.
Jack, are you even old enough to remember KuCoin?
No clue what that is. In college during the Bitcoin bull run, my buddy convinced me to buy some Cardona when it wasn't on Coinbase and some Stellar. That has actually gone down, even though Bitcoin's like 3x from its top. So,
Bales, are you willing to?
You know what it is actually? When Bales tweeted, like you've got those people that you just gotta kind of follow and trust and tail. That's my one friend where like he takes a bet, I'm on the other side. Like that's kind of why we keep him long. I shouldn't have tailed him into that.
Bales, you were teasing the other day. You guys, you're working on a new site. You said you wanted to hire 1,000 people. Can we get any more details of what you guys are cooking up over there?
I didn't say 1,000. I said 100.
No, I know. I'm being hyperbolic.
No more details.
No more details. All right. Pete, any more details? You're more willing to spill little beans than Bales?
Yeah, we hired about 76 people, and we got some really big. No, I got nothing. We're grinding, and we're actively doing some technical analysis on Poodle. We're looking at the horses. We're building Top Shot. We're doing everything.
I assume it's like a tough pill to swallow when you're getting ready to launch Labradoodle coin and then you see Poodle really take off, right?
That was you caught us. I mean, that's why we don't have anything to tell you. I mean,
it's tough to hoodle. It's tough to hoodle the doodle when you're hoodling the poodle.
There's so much hoodling going on. Bales, what is the last NFT you purchased?
I think some art on Nifty.
Yeah. Open edition? How poor?
I open and limited.
Okay. Are you in on the Bitcoin Angels, Bales?
From Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought his open edition. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're so coy, Bales.
All right, let's play some fucking Lodden.
Okay, all right.
I came in here to get some horses into place.
Yeah, all right. Are we playing for more Z10s?
I'm up 2 Z10s. I'm keeping track. I mean, I know.
Oh, we know you're keeping track.
I got it.
All right. Anyone in the chat got a question for us?
I can answer this one too.
You don't even know what the question is. Oh, you just mean in general? All right.
I'm happy to answer. I'll sit.
I got a question.
Okay, let's do it, Bill.
All right, Peter, are we writing our answers down and then showing them to the screen?
Yeah, we don't trust you, dude.
Yeah, okay,
I just talk first. I don't have paper and pen.
Peter, how many cats in the U.S. today chewed on a shoestring?
Now we're back.
Oh, fuck.
And are these actual cats, not digital cats?
Yeah, that's right. Physical.
So real life cats, none of the digital cats in case they were chewing in shoestrings, and no specific name. It's not cats named Mike or John or anything like that.
No. Any cat. And they, even if they sort of like played with the shoestring with their mouth, that counts.
In the entire world?
No, U.S.
U.S. Oh, phew.
So like if they were like messing around with like a shoe, and then they got the shoestring from the shoe for a little bit, that would count, correct?
Yeah, that counts.
Okay, okay.
And if someone was like nibbling on like sandals, that doesn't count, right? There has to be shoestrings involved.
Yeah, of course.
That's a terrible question, dude.
Well,
honestly,
there's just lots of people like Levitan walking around in 1995 Adidas sandals, so I just wanted to make sure. All right. So Pete, we're guessing for Pete here in the United States today.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
In the last 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. All right. Since Jack can't write his down, he has to go first once we're ready. This is a great question here. Why we're qualifying? I mean, I assume we're taking the entire 50 states here. Not, I mean, we include
Good question.
Hawaii and
Shout out to
Alaska.
Jamie, love
Yeah.
Jamie. Shout out. Yeah, we're including Hawaii and Alaska because there are quite a few cats in Hawaii.
Yeah, there's.
I
well,
have an
that-
answer.
oh, hold on. Alaska and Hawaii. I have to change my answer.
Wait, I need to know if Jennings can see the chat or not. I feel like we need to shut off the
I'm not looking at the chat.
YouTube comments. I mean, YouTube comments.
I'm not looking at the YouTube comments.
Because the number of cats in the U.S. just kind of fucking blew my mind. All right.
All right.
Are you guys locked in?
I have an
I'm
answer
locked
already
in.
written down.
All right. I'm going to go 1.3 million.
It's a lot.
I actually think that the number is way, way, way above this, but I think Peter is going to underestimate the sheer number of cats in the United States, and he's going to underestimate the number of cats in the United States who like to chew on laces. So I said 335,000.
Yeah, I'm more in line with
Oh,
Levy
boy.
there. I have 236,134.
Fuck. I had 130K and then I saw the chat.
What does Bales have?
I have only 25K.
Wow. Pete,
You're
you're muted. I mean, just for the big
38K.
reveal.
Fucking unbelievable.
38,169.
That is just egregious.
That is
What
so
was it?
egregious.
What was it?
38K.
Pete is so rich, he doesn't even know of the day-to-day plight of cat. I mean,
How many cats do you think there are in the U.S.?
A billion?
Guys, our job is to guess what Peter thinks, not
No,
what
I get
reality
that.
is.
I get that. But wait, you think there's a billion cats in the
Yeah,
U.S.
maybe like 300 million. I mean, there's probably amount
and
of
you guessed 38K?
And only 38K chew on laces?
yeah, for the day. I mean, like, yarn doesn't count as a lace.
Yeah.
Yarn is, cats are normally with yarn. Yarn is not a shoelace.
first of all, people don't just have yarn. That's like a cartoon stereotype, Pete. Shoelaces are what actually
Have you seen
exist.
any of these cats chew on shoelaces? No, I haven't. So that's my data point. 38,000 is significant.
I
If
think it's a-
it'd be higher, but yeah, 24 hours, dude.
I can't believe I've lost 2 Z10s over this shit.
It's ridiculous. How the fuck did Bales get in here and is up 3 Z10s? This is
You guys are gonna owe a big stable to Bales by the time.
I don't have any Z10s to give. What am I betting?
We're giving.
you're not
we're gi-
required, okay?
yeah,
You're down
we have
one.
to acquire them. That's
You got to
the-
stay up till 1 a.m.
I mean, stay up till 1 a.m. is like not even in the realm of possibility.
Do you guys know? I swear to God, I'm on this show because I'm staying up for this fucking drop.
Imagine
You like
not
the
being able
ponies,
to
it
get up
sounds
even-
What if Levitan? What if we told you the EV was 10x?
Okay, I'll stay
Ooh.
up.
Is it, Jack?
It depends how much capital you have.
Jack, when are you gonna start pumping our bags over here? Stop being so selfish and pumping your own bags, dude.
The horsies? I mean, you guys. I want more horsies. I told you. I spend it on fucking skulls and shit. I'm out.
The problem is that even if I stay up, I'm not even guaranteed to get a fucking horse, right?
That's what makes the EV so high.
It's a staple.
You're gonna make a great stable boy, Levy.
He does kind of look like a stable boy, doesn't he? He does.
Shit's really gotten out of
Where
control.
you're moving in Colorado, it's actually known for its horses. I mean, you could be a digital and a physical stable boy.
Kenny, do you have to leave in 5 minutes? Should we open?
I mean, never been
No,
modded for horses.
All right, we need
Like
another
a desert
question.
for the help and night nurse and everyone coming by. So yeah, too bad.
All right, let's do another question. Does someone have a question?
From the chat or from this group?
Yeah, I have a question. I'll ask Bales.
All right.
At an open auction, how much would the pillow of Pillow Girl fame sell for? At an open auction, how much would the pillow from Pillow Girl fame sell for?
The physical pillow or an NFT of the pillow?
The actual pillow.
Or is it-
Pete just got so much less excited about the hypothetical auction.
What about both? What if we did like, a really cool drop? What if you got an NFT of her, putting the pillow and then removing it, some good, nice video, but then also the physical pillow too. I mean,
You think I haven't thought about this?
That's exactly when you said 99% of projects coming out right now are shit. That's exactly where my mind went. You trying to get an NFT of Pillow Girl. So what do we decide? Are we going with the NFT version or the physical?
Physical.
Both. Why not both?
Nah, physical.
Just the physical.
Just physical open auction. See that? All right. We do need to clarify. Is it an online open auction or you are actually at an auction?
No, come on, online. We're not going
Online.
We're at an auction.
It's on sale from eBay.
People fly from all over the world.
Let's say Bales, does some normal promotion that he is incentivized to promote this, right?
Lucky Maverick or just Twitter?
Yeah, good question.
I'm trying to promote it.
Oh yeah, you're going ham, dude. I mean, you got sandwich boards out.
All right, we'll say it's up on Golden. It's up on Golden, and we're like trying to promote it. And then
Post buyers premium or
have you partnered with Christie's for this?
it's post buyers premium.
Okay. That's like 20% or fucking.
Yeah, it's 20%. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So physical pillow online Golden 20%. No Lucky Maverick, just tweeting.
And this is Adam asking Bales.
That's correct.
All right. This is where we find out just truly how cocky Bales is.
Dude, stop influencing him, bro.
He's an influencer.
I hate this. And I hate that he could get this much.
Shut up over there.
He's got the number locked in his head, I feel like.
All right, I have my answer.
I got mine.
I have my answer.
All right, Jack, you go first again.
Does left 10. You have
Yeah, I'm good.
Before we make these guesses and wager Z10s, the Z10 wager was contingent that they were around $100, not that we just pumped them up to like 3K floor on
Jack,
Z10.
I mean, dude, imagine pumping something before your bags are packed. I mean, how
All right, my guess is I'm gonna go 22,222 post buyers premium.
That's a 12,000. 12K.
I'm very close to Jack, 19,069, and that's a nice pillow.
Dude, you guys are wildly underestimating Bale's fan club, Pillow Girl, Vivian, shout out Vivian's fan club. And I mean, do you guys understand what's going on the internet right now? People are out of their fucking minds. Everybody is
having an NFT though, bro.
It's physical, bro.
It's physical.
Doesn't matter. Bales represents the digital space, and so they'll take a physical pillow from him. I thought somebody was going to say 69,000, so I wanted to one up them, so I said 70,000.
Yeah, I said just 7,500. I mean, it's just a fucking pillow. I don't know. Maybe
I wrote 6,900 right here, and
we did a Three Donkeys where one of you asked how many times someone yanked it to her. During the thing, and I thought it was like 10, and you're like thousands of times.
I'm starting to think Bales came onto this podcast just to do price discovery for this future auction.
All right, little update on our
I still have the pillow.
I'm sure you do. There's someone out there that wants to sniff that pillow, Bales. All right.
Are you guys ready to keep going on these D10s, or you guys feeling satisfied?
I mean, I'm down a bunch of Z10s.
I can't.
Jack, you're down 3. Overzet's down 3. Levitan, you're down 2. My math is bad. Are you only down 1, Levitan? You're down 2.
No, I'm down 2.
Because we got an extra person when Bales joined.
Yeah. I have myself up 5 and Bale's up 2, so my math is wrong.
I mean, these are just 2 egregious answers from Peter and Bales so far. I mean, my God.
Right.
I'm for sure up 5 because I had the Just trying to think of where I'm missing something.
I have a question for Jack.
Okay.
How many times has Roham ordered the prime rib at a steakhouse in his life?
Okay.
Repeat the question.
How many times has Roham, the CEO of Dapper, ordered the prime rib at a steakhouse in his entire life?
Prime rib, no other steak.
No other steak, has to be the prime rib.
Now, how would you classify a cowboy prime rib? Is that would
That
count?
falls under it, yes.
Okay.
What's
But
a cowboy? Isn't that a cowboy ribeye?
That's true.
Please don't question the man that owns a digital
I'm
horse.
trying to
Cowboy
think-
rib.
I'm trying to think if there's any prime rib alternates, and if those count.
I think ribeye's prime rib. Yeah, prime rib's pretty.
You're right on the ribeye. I'm confusing prime rib and ribeye. Good call, Jack.
All right. Prime rib.
Monkey comment by me.
Ooh.
And this is for Jack.
All right, I have my answer.
I have my answer.
All right, I have my answer.
Levy?
All right, I have my answer. I don't feel good, but I have my answer.
All right, I got mine.
Wait,
All right.
Jack, you don't have a pen and paper.
It's in my head.
All right.
So does
I'll-
Jack need? Should Jack say his first, or do we?
Jack, put it on your phone.
Yeah, put it on your phone.
You trust? You think I'm gonna change it? I got a
You could-
backdoor.
No, but
I got
you
a
could-
back.
You could forget it.
All right, go ahead. I got it on my phone.
All right. I have no idea. I said 19.
Geez, Levy and I are always in lockstep. I said 21.
Yeah, see, I was kind of in that range too, and then I decided I wanted to go a little lower because I think Jack realizes Roham is a fillet guy, just like I think. So
I thought the same. I think the real answer is about like less than 5 for sure, but I said 24.
You can't say
We
it.
can't see it. What does it say?
I just want to delete it. It's fucking 6. Fuck you, Jennings.
6?
So
What did Jennings say?
yes.
Did he say 4?
He said
7? Jesus.
So
I'm getting hustled for horsies.
I want to take into account that I think there's a chance he's never had one. So what do we think the real number is?
I have no idea. I mean,
It's either really high or really low, I think.
Right. That's what I was thinking. It was like either 0 or 30.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I thought
everyone
it
thinks
was
it could be 0.
I'm not a prime rib guy. I probably had prime rib like 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever ordered it.
Really?
I'm a ribeye.
I think the real answer is really low, but yeah, I thought that you would guess. I don't know, like 50.
Well,
or
how
something.
many times do you go to a steakhouse in a year? 2, 3 times.
Wow, Jack. I don't know.
All
Probably.
right, Overzet, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Depends, depends how tan you are.
Guy gives you a digital skull, and that's how you treat him.
Okay. How many women named Jennifer in the last? And let's do 2021. How many women named Jennifer? Girls, middle-aged women, older women. Where all women named Jennifer. Looked up the word or the phrase NFT on Google in 2021.
This is good.
who are you asking?
I'm asking Overzet. How many?
Regardless of
Times.
ethnicity, Pete.
No, all the Jennifers.
Okay.
And if a Jennifer hypothetically were to Google NFT 85 times, it's still only one. It's if you're a Jennifer and you've Googled NFT once or 100 times, it's the same.
Unique Jennifers.
Yeah, unique Jennifers. Yeah.
Okay.
If they go by Jen, it's okay, right?
And did you say in the last year, Pete?
Yeah, in 2021.
Okay. All right. Past 3.5 months.
And yeah, what do we think about Jen? I mean, I think that's What do we think? We including Jenny? I mean, are we just
Jenny, Jennifer is kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay. Well, you're getting asked, so that's fine.
How many Jen or Jennifers Googled NFT and how long?
In the year 2021.
And just to clarify, Pete, when you say Googled NFT, do you mean literally that, or like what is NFT falls under that umbrella too? What is an NFT?
What is NFT?
Crypto punk?
No, not
no.
It can't be anything specific. It has to be like, what is an NFT? NFT question mark, and it could be in their browser, or it could be on Google. It could be on Ask Jeeves. It could be on Yahoo. Anywhere they're searching to figure out what an NFT is.
All right.
Oh yeah, global or domestic?
We're going global. All Jennifers, Jennies, everyone in the world. I have my answer.
I have my answer.
I got mine.
All right. Jack has to go first, right?
Are we all locked?
Mm-hmm.
I'm locked.
All right, I said 2,400.
Wow. I must be way off. I said 6.9 million. My math is bad. There goes the horse. That hurts.
I love how he immediately knows.
Yeah,
6.9 million Jennifers Googling what is an NFT?
There's a lot of Jennifers out there, bro.
He's bullish on the
He's bullish on Jennifer.
We're saying internationally.
It's a generational name. Adam, what's your guess?
Said 19,000.
I said 11,000. 6 million Jennifers is like that's like one in 50 people in the country.
Just name that, much less to Google and do it.
I just did a little research. There's 1.5 million Jennifers in the U.S. So yeah, might be 6 million Jennifers in the world. Yeah.
I think Jack wins because I said 4,662.
There we go.
Oh, that one hurts.
Ah.
That one hurts. All right, my numbers are right now.
We're also I've been waiting this whole time. We're gonna open packs, but I've been tracking. We've got one more horse to join before we have a race to run.
We're not racing on here.
Pete, you did. I just want to make sure because you did say you had family and you had an out. You're 10 minutes late to that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, we're playing Lodden and Bales made an appearance, and I went and checked on the baby, and I'm doing everything I can over here.
Doing everything I can.
Doing everything I can. Doing everything I can, like wildly over guessing how many Jennifers.
How'd you lose a horse today? Well, I guessed more Jennifers than actually exist. Google, what is an NFT? But it's okay.
Jack, when did you say the race is?
We need one more horse to join. Then it's like 14 minutes a post.
Let's calm down over here. Let's save our races for when we race each other.
What's the count on Z10s? I needed that bad.
Okay, I'm up 7. Bales is up 1.
Am I even?
Levy's down 4. No, Jack, you're down 3.
We haven't done 6. I just won 3.
Didn't Overzet just win? Oh, I marked it wrong. Overzet's down 4. You're down 1.
So is there no way to win in Lodden when you're the one guessing?
Yeah.
Correct.
No.
We need a counter on this. How many Lodden Thinks does Peter think we've done tonight?
Oh no, I haven't. What I did do is I mismarked. I credited Overzet the win there.
That's fine. You're doing everything you can right now.
You're even, Jack. You're down 3
Thank you.
before, and you're even.
Scott's in the
Overzet's
chat.
down 4. Levitan's down 4 because he's lost all 4 that he's played. Bales is up 1, and I'm up 7. That's 8 minus 8.
I can't believe
he has fucking 7 Z10s off of this. Unbelievable.
I can't believe that I'm going to eventually have to hate the Pony Project because of a game of Lodden Thinks. All right. Whose turn is it to come up with a question? Jack, have you asked a question yet?
No, I haven't. All right. How many?
You gotta think about who you're gonna ask first.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask who has an answer. I feel like Levitan hasn't, or I
think I answered one, but I'll answer.
I think we've all answered a question now, right?
Okay. All right. How many?
Don't get us canceled, Jack.
Trying very hard not to.
How many tan people?
The worst part about it is I was trying so hard not to get canceled. I think I canceled myself by accident.
That's so funny.
How many points does Levitan think he would get in the speed round of Family Feud? This is going to be a super sharp number. So I think it's 30 seconds, max of 50 a pop, 5 questions. Or 60 seconds.
Jack, I think we need a more imaginative question here.
Start with Jennifer. Start with,
All right, you want to go bigger?
Jack, I want to see your creativity here. Think big.
All right. I'm thinking NCAA tournament.
Okay.
How many dollars do you think are spent on this year's in-game tickets, like to go to the actual games that are being played
throughout the duration of the tournament?
Whole tournament.
Okay, I'll just say I literally have no idea if they're even allowing fans. So
yeah, there are fans even in the games.
It could be anywhere from 0 to literally 10 million. I have no idea.
I think that's a good. Isn't that the point? We have to figure out what Levitan wants.
Just say, how many stars do you think there are in the universe, Jack? I mean, come on.
Wait, I think we're live. I gotta get this race up one second. Where are we?
Do you get to do anything as the did you get to influence the horse at all?
Yo, can you send us the link? Let's bet on this right now.
So there's a betting platform for fake money.
Well, let's bet.
I gotta log into my MetaMask.
I like how Pete went from
I did lose thousands of dollars today betting on virtual horses with my friends, so yeah, it wasn't good.
All right,
just
12
just
minutes.
Share your screen. Just share your screen, Jack.
It's on my laptop because my MetaMask. I'll send you the link. 1,600 meters. We're in the 3 spot. Big prize pool. Actually.
I'll take a horse individually. Here's how I think
we can put it on the screen and we can talk through.
No. Let's not put it on the screen. We're gonna do this randomly. It's more fun initially. We'll get into the skill part later. But whoever wins out of our numbers gets a Z10 horse. If your horse happens to win, you get an additional bonus of 3 horses. So you potentially could win 4.
I like that. Who's okay? Over Zed, I just DM'd you.
I'll take number 8. I got number 8.
I'm taking. I'll take the 4.
I feel like I shouldn't. Should I not wager here? Like
you have inside info on your horse.
That's what I'm saying, and I know who the Nakamotos are.
Yeah, you sit out. Okay, you're number 4.
So what number is your horse, Jack?
Dude, over Zed, just pick a random number, not 3.
I said 3. Oh, not
That's
3.
his horse.
11.
Okay. Levitan?
Is 4 taken? Bales took 4?
Yeah, I got 4.
I'll go 6.
Okay. I have number 8. Bales is number 4. Overzet is number 11, and Levitan has 6. So to be clear, whoever wins out of our 4 horses gets a Z10 horse. And if your horse happens to win, you get a bonus of plus 3 extra horses. Dude, I can't believe we're pumping this bag.
Oh my God. Listen to this music.
The music's I wouldn't say as good as Top Shot, but it's real close.
Oh my god, this is so fucking sick.
Oh, that was a Nakamoto. I was gonna say one too.
So that's you.
Do the Nakamotos always win?
Banana Fluff, that's a good name.
Oh, Bales got a
Banana
Nakamoto.
Fluff.
Hyperflux. Okay.
Oh my god. Am I dead without a Nakamoto?
Fiery, that guy's. Oh, my guy sucks. Damn it.
Dude, Bales took my number. I always go for it.
What's my 11?
$1 million man. I'm dust.
This is fucking electric. Where did Jack go?
Do we have to wait 9 minutes for this?
What are they gonna do for 9 minutes?
Jack, tell us what we're watching right now.
Yeah, no, nothing will happen to that.
Jack, can a non-Nakamoto even win?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Easily.
Do we really have 9 minutes to wait?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, get this off the screen.
So
I'm muting the music for now.
I'll talk you through it. So that's what I was explaining earlier was like, it's not just a pay to win, like buy the Nakamotos and you run the field. Some Nakamotos are not as good as the secondary. The 4 tier, you'll never, like, you can't even get up to class 2 racing, but yeah, whatever I had, the Scato or some bullshit. We can win these. How do we look at that? How do we look?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Is this
That makes sense.
is this the first ever live streamed race, Jack? Do you think?
They're live streamed on Twitch.
Oh God.
But this is the most viewership that a single race will ever get. Yeah.
Damn straight. This is the Genesis moment.
This is
Can
my,
you make this into an NFT?
this is my Bales moment.
That he will later massively regret when you should have
Yeah,
just
to be
kept
clear,
the
you
ponies to
can't-
yourself.
The marketplace is not open until 2 days from now.
Yeah. Well, on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So what horses did you race on or bet on?
Are you talking to Pete?
I have number 6.
You have
Oh, I
six?
have 11.
I have 4.
Okay. You bet without seeing them, right?
Yeah.
Welcome to Top Shot Daily. Jack, didn't you get into this like yesterday? Sounds like a 50-year-old horse betting shark.
All right, I have a new Lodden question for you guys. I don't know if Peter's around, but
Yeah.
it's one that it's similar to one that we've done before, which was a good one. How long would it take Jack? The question is for Peter Overzet.
Okay.
How long would it take Jack to drink Lake Erie out of a straw continuously? He never needs to like pee or stop drinking. He just is drinking at whatever rate he drinks. Like the fastest rate that he drinks. How long?
I remember this one from the Three Donkeys days. Jesus.
Oh, we're actually doing that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long?
Massive disadvantage because I didn't hear that podcast or whatever.
Trust me, there's no advantage.
There is it.
So who are you asking this to, Bales?
Me.
I'm asking Mans how long it would take Jack to drink Lake Erie out of a straw.
And in this hypothetical, it's continuous. He doesn't have to eat, sleep, do anything. It's just at the rate continuous.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Really just comes down to his sucking power, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And he gets a pretty optimal straw.
No paper straw.
Would we say he has a good straw, or is this?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Yeah, whatever straw he's comfortable with.
Okay, good to know. And we're trying to guess what Overzet thinks, and it's Lake Erie.
How long is there like a specific metric we're going in, or it's just
I'm
like,
doing
No,
years.
you can do hours.
I'm doing years.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we had to like frame it in days, so it could be 8 million days or whatever.
No, we'll convert.
How many? How long?
My buddy Mike Maggs just messaged me and said, "Hey Jennifer, you're a dad now. Don't spend too much time in the club." Mike, I appreciate the wisdom and guidance, but this is literally the pinnacle of my life. So
Pete hustling his friends over dumb shit is what
no,
he lives for.
I'm a loser here, big time.
All right, my answer's written down.
All right, I have an answer.
Hold on.
I have an answer.
I need to go. I'm gonna answer. I said 3,000 years. I gotta come back.
I said 500,000 years.
Levy,
200,000 years.
Wow.
Jack,
I went 6.9 million years.
I said 310,000 years.
Ship.
Well, hold on.
I was wondering, Matt, who was closer there?
I'm 110,000 away. Bales is 190,000 away.
Yeah, I know it's percentage wise, but you got it.
What did Overzet say?
310,000 years.
See, I was gonna guess hundreds of thousands. Of years.
Originally, when we asked this question, I think it was like a different lake, but I'm pretty sure Levitan said like 2 weeks or something.
2 weeks.
I think I said 3 weeks.
What do you actually think it would be? I feel like
So who won that one?
I did.
Levitan won.
Levy.
Am I even yet?
No, you're -1. You were -4 before that. Overzet's just getting pounded. He's still -4. Overzet's -4. Levitan, you're -1. Jack's -1. Bales is even on +6. I think Overzet's background is really sick. He just needs to highlight the fractional punk and maybe a poodle in the background.
Can one of you Top Shot virgins give me a straight answer if I should be selling this stupid Devin Booker card if I'm not doing the challenge? I mean, I'm sick of this.
Sorry there, I had to piss like a racehorse.
Somebody in chat, I have this stupid Devin Booker card. It's like, it's not worth hardly anything. I just don't want to be a donkey and hold it through the challenge if I'm not supposed to. This is the kind of stupid.
I've had some really good advice on Devin Booker on this show historically. So let me tell you.
Should we go back to the music? I kind of want to get amped.
of course.
2.5 minutes to go.
I'm telling you, there could be some big comebacks. We got a little bit of a shorter race, though.
Jack, tell us a little bit about your horse.
Hold on. What do you want to know?
Are you texting with your horse guys right now?
Yeah. Making sure the jockey's all squared
What's
away.
its name? What's its name?
Expect to Win. It was picked up. That was the name it was given. She's a filly. She had ran about 6 races prior to me acquiring her, 0 wins. Then I ran her about 4 or 5 times. She placed 2nd, then 3rd, so I was really excited. Then 8th, and then 11th. So I was kind of getting down, but we think we found her distance. It's a medium race. So I think this is the 1600. So yeah. So we won the 1400, but we showed really good legs late. The one we won though, it was wire to wire. It was domination against a bunch of Nakamotos. So we were pretty close to getting bounced to class 3, which we actually wanted, but we got the dub. So now we're kind of locked into class 2.
Is that like a relegation thing?
Yeah, so if your horse isn't performing well, they'll knock it down and say it's like of this caliber, and that's actually, it can be beneficial because then you can kind of, if I enter 3 races at the same time, locked into class 3, I could dominate those, win 3, and then kind of skyrocket up.
Jack, is this your 8 Ethereum stallion over here?
Yeah, this is my girl.
All right, guys.
Hopefully,
Final countdown.
you can start recouping some of this with this prize. 0.03 each. Oh yeah, Disney's ready to roll.
Hey Jack, do you know how many Nakamotos are going to be for sale tonight?
I don't. I can find out. Let me message my guy.
Let me message my horse guy.
But I would suggest potentially buying through him. He's got one of the top stables, well run organization over in Australia.
Only organic food for his statistics.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
How long
Guys,
is this
it's
race?
time.
Now a minute 24.
1,600 meters.
Let's go. Come on, 11.
Let's go 4.
Video game. Let's go.
Oh, we're in second. No, we're dropping.
I have no idea what my guy's name is.
Look on the corner.
Oh, we forgot. We just did the numbers. We just
Oh,
forgot
you're
our
right. I have no idea what our names are, Jack. I don't know what I'm rooting for.
I'm in the 3 spot. That's all I
Someone had $1 million.
I'm 4.
Oh, I'm $1 million man. I'm 11.
This
Let's
is
go.
a really good race.
Let's go.
Who's banana flop?
It's a long race.
Is that you in the 3-hole, Jack? The blue
Yeah.
hole?
4.
Come on, $1 million man.
I think I'm fiery death.
I kid you not, this is the most competitive race I've seen on the platform. Like,
This is insanely
Oh, four.
competitive.
There's a lot of race.
A lot of fresh legs out here tonight. Look at me.
What is that?
Come on. What?
Is that Jack
That
Horse?
Is it running away with it?
He won't win. He won't win.
He won't win. He blew his gas early.
Yeah. Or maybe he could go. He's going to go.
Wait, who's
That's
banana flop?
Let's go.
Oh!
Let's go. Come on. How can we
I forgot
tell where we
that
are in the
worked.
race? Oh, down in the bottom screen. 200 meters left. Jack, you're going to win.
No, that's not me. That's 4. I'm in 10.
Ouch.
That's 4? No, that's 3.
That's 3.
No, it's not. That's 4.
I thought you were the... Oh!
Did I win?
We need to go to the replay, folks. Oh, my God. It's a photo finish.
Yeah, that's me.
You're Banana Fluff?
Yeah, I'm 4.
I got 8. That was piss poor.
I have no idea what my horse's name was.
How much did I win?
You won 4 3. I mean, you won 1 off everybody. You got a bonus 3.
Look at this. 20% win rate. 11, 6, and 4. We gotta talk to Savemi Staples. That's it. I mean, that's your fucker.
We gotta. I don't know what my horse's name was.
Well, I think Bales' horse legitimately won. Is that right?
Yeah,
Are we sure of that?
Well, are you sure that was your horse, Bales?
I thought initially it was Jack's horse, but
It was not.
All right, we need the chat to
that
tell
was
us.
Everyone says Bales won in the chat, so
yeah, I won.
Okay. So we all lose to.
that's
Bales
why they
and
call him the
Zed.
Lucky Maverick. God damn it.
I'm
Bales is up 6.
computer.
My God, 4 is my number on everything. This is so sick.
Oh, that's a tough break.
So, anyways, my point earlier was about how people get it from the start. So I just got updated
We
information.
get watching horses race. That's what you're marveling at.
I mean, everyone was having a blast. So, my guy said only 20 Z1s, which are so there's 2 Nakamoto levels, Z1, Z2. 20 of each sold out in a minute. Z2 sold out in a few minutes. And the pricing, I think they do have the pricing for last time. Let me see if I can pull that up.
Are there Z1s Nakamoto available tonight?
Yeah, about 20 of them, but they're going to sell out immediately. And
It's
then
gonna
there's
be gas wars.
it's going to be crazy. It's really exhilarating, to be honest.
Must be nice.
This.
Oh, here.
Pete, that ship has sailed, bud. That ship is way
Just
sailed.
highlighted it. That shit's over.
All right, so here's the pricing on 311. The Nakamoto Z1 sold for 11K on average. The Z2 for 5K. The Z3, which is what I have, which is a Sazabo, 3.5K. And I paid like 5 times that for a well-conditioned horse who's still kind of shitting the bed. So we're going to have to talk to my guy about that. But the Finnies were as cheap as 350, and the Buterin, the Z10s, were going for $100. So it'll be interesting to see what it's at. I mean, a lot more people have heard about it, but like, how many people are watching this? 400? It's not that much. Like, think about Top Shot. Like the amount of people. Yeah, I know you like the horses.
So how much did you pay to enter that race?
That's the thing. That's where they're definitely still in, dare I say, beta. The entry was like $5 or $25 is like the most action you can get down on a race.
Is the only way to make money by winning races?
No, that's why I got the fillies, so that you can breed them and then you can sell, or you can have many of them racing, and you kind of
you're gonna pimp your girl out.
Team sex. That's what we're talking about.
Do you watch?
Is there a limit on how much?
I don't think you watch.
Do you coach the horse through the intercourse?
That would be awesome.
Is there a limit on how much you can breed?
I would imagine. I got into it last night. Breeding's closed till Wednesday.
Levitan, do you do your Gender Labs consulting for horses? Is that something you've gotten into?
That's why I was asking if they need a consultant. Yeah, I mean, we're always.
So if you wanted to get more male horses, what positions would you recommend?
Yeah, well, listen, we've already been canceled on this show once. If you guys want me to get into,
you can say whatever you want after what Jack did earlier. You're fine.
Yeah.
Jack started throwing March Madness on right now.
Yeah. Does no one in the DFS community like March Madness?
Not many.
Yeah.
We've moved on.
It's interesting.
You can't play college basketball DFS in the state of Pennsylvania, unfortunately.
Right. I like the tournament.
This is a good question from Eric. Can you watch the breeding?
Yeah.
That's what Levitan was asking.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Now we have a business, folks.
There we go.
I mean,
true story. Some of the first porn I ever saw may or may not have involved a horse.
That is true. No, that's everyone's first experience.
That's everyone's. Oh my god,
It's not mine.
Do you not even know what he's talking about?
I do know what he's talking about, but I'm telling you, when I was downloading shit on LimeWire, it wasn't that.
It wasn't. It wasn't my download. It was just, I was in a situation with some people, and this guy had a really cool video with a horse.
Jack doesn't even know what LimeWire is. You know what LimeWire is, Jack?
I know LimeWire.
Yeah.
I know LimeWire.
What is it, Jack?
It was like Spotify, but you could kind of download all the songs pretty much to a degree. It had the green. It had the green.
Yeah.
First
song I ever downloaded.
Let's address something. Will, why wouldn't you just buy an actual horse?
We're doing this again.
Dude, imagine buying a horse.
Why can't you go to YouTube and watch it for free? Why would you just buy an actual it's a great point. Like, Jack, why don't you just bring in a horse into your New York City apartment?
Right. No, I mean, this is why digital is going to win, is because
Jack, don't answer this question in good faith.
No, I think the real question was probably, why don't you invest in a real horse? Because I don't know, you can't run them all the time. I'm trying to get in the Kanya Derby 1600.
Yeah, Bales, you've been part of iconic moments at horse derbies. Why not just
bring up that video, by the way? That would be great right now. Please bring that video up.
Bales, how can I find that? What do I have to search to find that?
Oh, man. I don't even know.
Was it the Kentucky Derby?
No, it was the Belmont.
Oh,
what was this?
Oh, this is the best, Jack. You've never seen this.
Hang on. Let me find it.
I think I just found it. Thanks. We got a Google search here. Yeah, I got it. A kitchen apparently uploaded it to the Fantasy Insider.
No, that's not the full one. You can play that one, but
Oh,
how do I find it?
this is.
Give me 1 minute. I'll find the full one.
All right, do you not want me to?
The full one is much better.
Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, but real horse races are fun. I mean, not as good as digital.
Hey, Adam, are you still bearish on Top Shot because Club Top Shot doesn't talk about Top Shot?
I'm not bearish on Top Shot. I'm bearish on
this podcast.
On this being called Club Top Shot.
Establish the Run doesn't talk about establishing the run all the time.
False. You got to establish it. I would actually be down to buy a real horse, actually.
What would you rather have 20K in?
But like 20K is never gonna get you a horse that like ends up in the Kentucky Derby.
No, fractionally.
Fractional. Come on, dude.
Of course.
Like, would you rather have 20K in one of Bob Baffert's 2-year-olds, or would you rather have a Nakamoto that was running in the Shah Alam Derby tonight?
At the risk of sounding like a total boomer, I think I'd take a share of Baffert and hope that we win a Triple Crown. That'd be so fucking fun.
All right, I found it. Hang on. Where did I send it?
Overzet's in for a hoof. That's
It's not even a bit, Derek. When we were talking about these horsies earlier, Jack was asking me if I wanted my own, and I was like, just give me a piece of the fucking Nakamoto, man, and just let me move on with my life. All right. Bales said it to me. Here we
Let's
go.
do this, and then we should rip some packs. We got to rip some packs.
Remember when you had a hard out 48 minutes ago, Pete?
Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm in a little bit of trouble here.
You're doing everything you can.
Yeah, I'm contributing as much as possible.
At least go make an appearance and come back.
Yeah, good
idea. Shit. What did I click? Who's Bob Baffert, Bales?
Oh, Baffert. He's like the most iconic horse trainer of all time. Jack must even know.
My sense is that the crowd wanted to stay and wanted the moment to linger. Did you get that idea yourself that whether you're a sports fan or a horse player, you wanted to stay and savor the moment?
You know what? I really enjoyed when he turned for home, listening to the crowd get into it. It was so loud, and it was just like magic. I mean, watching him do that, I couldn't believe I was watching him with all the disappointment.
Ethan holding up the phone with the
DraftKings
DraftKings thing.
Mike Pegram, they're responsible.
What is Bales trying to pull off?
It's huge. This is for them.
You've had disappointments. Why was this year different for you?
Well, I was just hoping I came up here with Silver Charm and real quiet, thinking I could get it done, and we came so close. And I know the disappointment, so I was ready to, I was prepared for a loss. But this horse has been so magical this spring and for all these races. It's done everything. Everything's gone so smooth with him.
Last question: will it sink in, or does it take 5 years, 10 years, 30 years for it to sink into you that you've won the Triple Crown?
What is happening?
Well, Victor Espinoza said he's the luckiest Mexican. Well, I have a little Mexican in me, and I'm a really lucky Mexican today.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What?
It's so good.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God, Bales. What was the backstory to that? So that was a DraftKings thing?
I was very high.
It looked like you were on the Wes Welker horse derby experience there.
This is a very, very great experience for me. I was I qualified through a thing. I don't know how I got into it, through DraftKings somehow, and we had like these like sweet seats in a suite to watch. It was American Pharaohs, the Triple Crown. It was amazing. It was a really fun day, and then so we got like these passes that were like this green lanyard type of thing, and they looked the same as the passes you needed to get into like the winner's circle. And I was very, very drunk and high, and I thought it would be a good idea, like, oh, let's go here. And so we did that. And then I caught like the winning bouquet that wasn't on camera. And then and then we just like kept following Bob the entire way, like we were part of his crew. And then got onto NBC. It was like the most watched thing I think of any non-Super Bowl up until that point. Like everyone saw it. All these people, like my family saw it. My uncle called me and he was like, said my aunt was like, "Man, that looks like John on TV," and he was like, "I think it is John." And yeah, it was a very fun experience. And then I followed Bob back into the locker room, and then they kicked me out from there.
Just like Del Home, man, you have a thing for sneaking your way into these locker rooms.
Yeah, I like that.
My goodness, Jack, would you rather own a Philly or have that experience on national television?
I thought that was like we were just watching a funny video. Yeah, that was scary. What was happening? It looked like you were trying to like be in his ear or something.
I kind of
the best is when you go to show your like DraftKings patch. They had to be so happy with that promotion at the time.
They were very happy.
I also loved when you went to try to get like maybe this angle is better, go over his other side.
Well, what actually happened was I was starting to fall over because I was so drunk, and then someone pushed me, and then you couldn't really see it, and so I moved to the other side, and the guy who was actually with Baffert was like, "Get the fuck out of the way," and then I moved back to the other side.
Pete, how did things go on the check-in? A nice little 30-second check-in there to smooth things over.
He's sleeping, I contributed.
I thought you had family over.
Oh no, they left.
Okay. Without saying goodbye to you.
Levitan, that's a pretty nice hat. I mean, the back's getting a little rugged, but the front of it looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, you guys made fun of me for so long about the alleged jizz on the blue hat, so I got this new one.
I mean, it's getting a little dirty on the front again.
Yeah.
Do you still have the Washington hat?
Is the Bullets hat still?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Where is it?
It's probably upstairs. Maybe I'll wear it for the tennis match against
No. We're under maintenance right now?
Can we not rip?
Can't even get in the site.
Great.
Wow. Full blown.
Fill some bags. Let's give the people what they want. I mean, if you had $100, what would you buy right now?
We can't rip packs. Pete won't allow us to talk about horsies anymore. Bales, do you have any clips of you blitzed out of your mind live on television we can watch?
Yeah, I have a few more. I need to plug in. I'll be right back.
I have. I'm on Top Shot. Should I try to open one?
You can, dude. They're down.
Can't open packs when they're undergoing maintenance.
I mean, you can try. I just went to the site. They're completely down.
Oh, I'm on the site.
All right, influencer premium.
How do I
share your screen?
Yeah.
Come on. ETR uses StreamYard. You know this deal.
Oh my God.
This will be hilarious if this actually works. The whole site's down.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah. How are you in right now?
I'm in.
Can anyone else get in?
Dude, open one of these packs. Open one of the base packs.
Hang on, Levitan. Did you do the audio portion?
Fuck no. What do I do?
All right, go back. Undo it. I'm gonna remove it. Share your screen. Go Chrome tab and select audio before you select the tab.
God damn it.
Everyone is very doubtful that you're going to be able to do this. The site is completely down for everyone except the Elastic Honeybee.
Right,
if you're able to do this, this is going to be incredible.
You got me. Which Pez pack do you want me to open?
I don't know. Whatever you deign to let us open, so you save the rest for your new collectible show.
What is the difference between these two Pez packs? Nothing.
I don't think there's a difference, but what?
All right, I'll open the pre-order.
If this works, no, yeah, you got blocked. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Guess you're not the influencer you thought you were, Adam.
That's good, though, dude. I mean, your heart's in the right place. You can open them on your collectibles, show.
Oh man! Normally we have Alan from Dapper in the chat, and we can get some real-time updates on what's going on here. I didn't realize we were in.
Someone in the chat said it was just an hour, but I haven't seen that elsewhere.
Someone said it's been an hour for 3 hours.
So it's probably about time.
Jack, do you have any old clips from your heyday Jack, do you have any, you said you're a soccer player. Do you have any soccer highlights we can watch?
No, I only scored like twice my senior year. There's interviews from the games that I scored in, but those are not that entertaining. What else do I have? I have this video. I was playing Jamal Murray in a shooting contest.
We can't watch that video again. I still don't even understand that. Like, he wasn't anywhere to be seen in this shooting contest.
It's later. What else? You
guys know Peter beat Dr. J in a shooting contest.
Oh yeah, I've
Dr.
heard
J was
about
about
this.
We heard that story on
70 or something.
This is a good callback right here, Jack. Incredible. That's a callback to your incredible basketball player, horrible shooter comment.
I mean, it's accurate. It's about as accurate a description as possible. Yeah, I don't really have much content out there.
Can we bet on another horses race?
I'm trying to get in another one, but they're very slow filling tonight.
Really?
And let's do one more race for money and call it a day.
I can't get in one. We can watch.
No, we can random. But dude, I was betting on this all day. You can bet on random ones. It's great.
Next to run is the Charlotte National in 11 minutes.
Yeah, that's a big one. Let's do that.
It's a big one.
It's a class 6. It's a lot of Z10s in that.
So then, but we need to make sure, do people have an advantage from knowing the spots and the horses that are in it?
No, we just pick random numbers. That's how we do it.
0 fucking advantage.
Okay, Levitan, do you want number 4 this time?
Hang on, there's 5 of us.
I won the last race, right? I won.
Should we all pick 2?
Here's the current standings on terms of Z10 zone. I'm up 4 horses. Bales is up 6. Levitan's down 3 over Zed. I mean, you haven't got a single one yet.
Well, how much is he down?
6. Jack, you're down 1.
Okay.
How much am I down, Pete?
6.
I'm down 6 fucking horses?
Yeah.
In this economy?
I mean, good thing
How many did I lose? How many did I lose on the last round?
Oh, these fucking cucks just sent out an email. Zed, racehorses drop in 2 hours. I mean, they got to stop marketing this shit.
Jack, we literally just did the best marketing promo you could ever do for them on our own. It's just cut the bullshit.
Yeah, that's fair.
I say we each pick 2 for this one, right?
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
And there's no advantage to knowing, right? Have they assigned the starting slots yet?
I haven't even clicked into it.
Yeah, so we don't know.
All I see is the name. And then
you can pick your numbers first since you're down the most. We'll go in order of who's down.
That's super generous of you, Peter.
Yeah.
All right.
What numbers do you want?
I want 11 and 12. I want a real clean bottom of the screen sweat.
Okay. Next down the most, Levitan.
4 and 6 are my numbers. 4 and 6.
Okay. All right. Jack.
I'm gonna go 3, and I'll go 3. Is 10 off the board?
10's available.
I'll go 3 and 10.
Stable bros.
Nice. Those are good numbers. I'm gonna go 8 and 7.
I just clicked in. I mean, I just can't wait.
Bale still has to go. I took 8 and 7.
Can I get I guess 2 and or 9 and 10?
I just took no, Jack took
10.
Okay, 2 and 9.
Yep. Okay. Let's make sure you write down our horses this time.
I'm 11 and 12.
What is the bonus for your horse winning?
4.
Let's just do an extra. Because there's only 2 horses that aren't that could win that aren't ours. So just whoever has the winner gets 1 from everyone, and then if you have the actual stone winner, first place, you get an extra 1.
Wow, I'm glad I picked 3 and 10, or else it would have looked like I'm cheating. Because there's definitely 2 favorites in this race. We got 2 Finnies in the race amongst 10 Buterins.
What number?
1 and 3.
3 is looking good for you.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna do 1 and 3.
No one took 1.
No.
Overton has 11 and 12. Levitan has 4 and 6. Jack has 3 and 10. I have 8 and 7, and Bales has 2 and 9.
Overzed, I DM'd you.
I already have it, dude. I'm a pro on the site.
Okay. It looks like.
Does Overzed look like someone who wouldn't know where to find the next race?
Does anyone have the 1?
No.
So antivirus hardware is definitely going to be the favorite here. Let me have my guy pull the odds.
Oh my gosh, pull the odds.
Hey, Jack.
Poker Negro. All right.
Wow.
That's why I said I can't win tonight. I really can't.
Write down your horse.
I got
Noble suspect. Have it.
Underground, baby. Mysterious assassin.
That's a good one. So I have noble suspect, and I have it all.
All right, I've got the odds. All
right, let's hear it.
All right, the number 1 is the favorite at 7-1. The number 10 is the second favorite at 7.1. The number 4, Rowan, at 8-1. You've got the 6 horse at 8-1. The rest are 10-1. You've got 2 and 3 are at 44-1. So that kind of shows how I was not cheating there.
Oh, poor Bales.
I have the 3 there. What other numbers do you want to know?
No, does everyone have their names written down so they know they're rooting for?
Yeah.
No, it's easy for me. I just watch the bottom of the screen. Fucking underground mysterious assassin just wrecking fools. Oh, look at mine doing a little kickflip in there.
This is a quick track. I mean, this is a big one. The Charlotte National. I mean, these guys have been training for this for a while.
It's a shorter race than the one we watched before.
It's gonna be great.
Do you have to pay to get into these races?
Yeah, like $5 or $10.
This one's 0.002.
But that's where the prize pool. That's where the prize pool comes from. For win play show. Yeah, for 6 minutes. I don't know what we do, but
you don't think we can vamp for 6 minutes, Jack? I mean, we're in hour 2 here on this show talking about literally nothing.
Man, 1 a.m. is. I mean,
we're getting close, dude.
I know.
We're getting close.
I literally have no ETH left. Like I would have to pull up my ledger. I don't know what to do.
Jack, you literally say that every day.
No, I swear to God,
like a fucking all-star skull. Like no one has sympathy for your ETH being drained.
You can just buy ETH.
Well, they can't. They used to have credit cards. I would have easily bought a Nakamoto on the credit.
Can we just say this is not financial advice?
No, it is from me.
This is not. I think I'm gonna have to go all in. I think it's time. You know?
Everyone tuck their wives and girlfriends into bed, and let's go in on a Nakamoto.
When Andy brings fractional investing to horses, I mean, we're really starting to.
So there are rumblings from my guy that you're going to be able to build a stable in the future and fractionally invest through the site, not even like through an off platform.
Wow! So you're already trying to direct people away from Andy's site. What a friend!
Yeah.
So someone made a pretty sharp comment, I thought, in the chat. I mean, what if we buy up, some really nice pastures in Decentraland that are nice for stables, and we train our horses, and then bring them to premier races like the Charlotte National.
Like, this is incredible. Like, this is what I need.
Yeah, I mean, if you could really put them on some pastures, I mean, serious question, what are the top horses? What are their routines? You don't know?
Like, how often do they run? What do they do in their free time?
What do they run? What do they eat? I know they have a lot of sex. Like, what else?
So, in real life or in digital life?
Both.
I can't speak on the real. That seems like Bales territory.
Talk about the digital horses, Jack. You told me you need a stable boy. What does the stable boy fucking do?
The stable boy you would need to breed, right? Because you need a man on the ground for that.
Do you give the stable boy access to your MetaMask? I mean, what is the stable boy doing?
Yeah, literally, you would have to give him access to your MetaMask.
It is perfect for Levitan, actually. It really is.
I trust Adam with my MetaMask.
And then you gotta be constantly entering them in races. You got to check in, make sure your MetaMask is locked once you leave. You got to get tweets up, so you got to track when the races are going. But this is simple for me. I only have one horse, and I haven't breeded yet. But like for what Jennings and Bales, I'm sure are plotting, they're gonna need a stable boy. So,
Levitan, have you ever thought about being a stable boy?
Dude, I'm looking to get my own stable boy. I'm not saying up for this. If there's anybody out there, but I don't want to give somebody my MetaMask as the thing.
Let me go to Twitter here. Bill really came on to something. Looking for a stable boy.
Adam's gonna hire a stable boy that then steals our crypto punk.
Yeah, I'm not giving somebody my fucking MetaMask. Are you fucking out of your mind?
Well, that's why you gotta trust your stable boy.
You're never gonna get ahead like that.
Don't you know the art of delegation, Levitan? Come on. This is a pretty sick track, though. I mean,
so someone was asking the creators why they don't have a round track, and apparently it's really complex to like do that, which I don't really understand how.
Complex to make it.
That's a pretty bearish sign of the round track.
I agree. It was, I forget what the reasoning was, but there was something they said eventually they'll get it to where like horses can zig
I'm
in
to
and
get
out.
a clarification of the Discord here.
All right, 1 minute to run. I got
Please don't get it to where the horses can zig.
We're on the bleeding edge of technology, but we can only run in a straight line.
fucks with their algorithm, I guess.
Jack went on a tour of Decentraland, but the horses can only run straight.
We're trying to buy fucking virtual real estate. The horses can only run straight.
He said they're buying up land on Decentraland to build tracks. You'll be able to own racetracks in the future.
That's actually a sick idea.
And hold custom races. There's a huge push from the community for multi-level access to your stable, to have a stable boy enter the races and crunch the data for you. Off we go.
Trying to get clarification on the circular track.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoa.
What are they waiting for?
I think we're lagging.
We're lagging.
What?
This is so bad, yeah.
We broke the site.
Dude, I'm bearish on Zed.
What happened?
What if they just start zigging and zagging all over the place?
Refresh the screen, dude.
No.
On Top Shot, I was told to never refresh. Should I refresh?
Yeah, refresh.
The race will be over.
Are we going to show up in the middle of the race?
Come on. We waited all this time. Dude, I'm going to have to DM this guy and really complain.
We broke the site.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck it.
Guys, what the? Did they delay it?
Whatever. They paused the queue.
Okay.
All right, so it wasn't me.
What?
Why isn't the music going? Oh, here we go.
This is so fucking rigged.
I just put in the call out to make sure my horse won.
Jack, what is your horse guy saying about this delay?
I gotta.
Dude, that was really shitty.
I was
We
ready
got
to ape in, but I haven't.
He said stuck race. That's the worst. Haha. It happens like 1 in 200. There we go. You're like a fucking rare.
1 in 200.
Let's go, folks.
No.
No. we can't open any packs. We can't watch any horses race. I hate
You guys are
it.
just grazing out here.
The
Aren't you ready to
internet
run?
fucking blows.
Jack, how are you feeling about your
Jack, speak for what's happening right now. You're the PR.
All right, so I'll just say, how do I feel? I feel amazing. I feel amazing.
They're off. Shit, I gotta go back.
This is so rigged.
They're off.
All right, we got a real race.
Let's go, French legend. Oh, I feel good. Oh, but look at that too. Poker Negro in the front.
Please don't say that out loud.
He's just tan.
I'm in the
thought
lead.
Rowan.
If
Rowan,
Roham
I
wins, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Jesus Christ, Jack.
French legend.
Who has French legend?
I have Rowan.
I have French legend. It's me and Levy back.
Mysterious
and
assassin. Let's go.
Timer seems a
Oh
little.
wow,
Rowan.
Rowan.
Come on, Rowan. Oh, he's gonna get eaten up by that horse on the outside.
Let's go underground, covering ground.
Whose horse is that on the outside?
That's me. Oh, the underground?
Underground, that's me. Who's got French legend?
I have Secret Art. Go Secret Art.
Go underground.
Secret Art.
Fuck Secret Arc. Let's go underground.
Secret Art. Secret Art. Secret Art. Outright.
That one was rigged. We won't count that one. All right.
Dude, back-to-back number 4s. Seriously, number
Underground coming too. God. What was
That was
the
a big
pedigree?
win, Levitan.
What was the pedigree of
A Z10.
Secret Art?
Z10.
4. Did I win 8 on that?
You did.
Oh
so
my God.
final standings.
I don't want to hear it.
I really hope you're getting some nice YouTube revenue from this because you're going to need it.
Hang
I
on.
win 2, Bales wins 4, Levitan wins 5, goes from -3 to 5. You're down 8 ponies over there.
Hang on, I need to start posting the link to the Club Top Shot t-shirts in the chat.
Jack's -3, so yeah. You guys are -11, and the Trace Burrows come away with 11 ponies.
Hey guys, I just posted the Club Top Shot t-shirt link in the chat. Please come out and support. Every purchase goes to a Zed pony that I have to send to these guys. They're great t-shirts, great quality. Every shirt I get $1.43. So if you could buy a few of those, it'd really help me out. Appreciate you guys. What a night.
No Top Shot, really?
Yeah, I mean last call for Top Shot. Is it still down? Wow, I can't even.
Yeah, 405 not allowed.
Wow. This wouldn't happen to the horsies, I'll tell you that much.
Horses might not start on time, but at least they're in a race.
Should we put betting odds on the chances that the horse drop goes like actually works tonight? I would go like plus 800. It works.
Oh,
He looks like he's ready to fire.
Dude, I have a fucking alarm set. I'm waking up to fucking buy these fucking Nakamotos. You think I'm joking? I'm scooping every one.
That's admit it, Bales. The only reason you came on this show tonight is because we were talking horses.
Yes, I would never be up this late.
Was your plan to go to bed and wake up for it, or were you planning to stay up for the drop?
No, I was. I mean, I have an alarm. I'm gonna go to sleep.
And wake up in an hour and 20 minutes.
Yes. I tried to explain this to Pillow Girl earlier, man. She doesn't understand. She just doesn't get it, you know.
I joked I am gonna have to be.
Yeah,
You guys
Levitan was the stable boy, but now Overzet, you're already ready. You got the hat and everything. You look like a stable boy. I mean,
you know how the kids in Mighty Ducks, they go to the fancy restaurant and then they have to clean dishes in the back to pay for their meal? That's me to go to Club Top Shot. I'd have to become a stable boy to get out of this. Jack, you fucking make a living podcasting and doing video stuff, and you can't even see you.
It's brutal right now.
You look like a fucking crypto punk. You look like the hoodie that Peter owns.
you look really good, Jack.
Hoodies are super undervalued right now, Jack.
They're so comfy, bro.
What was the that's not working. What was the
Miles are really undervalued too.
You know what I was thinking?
What was the ETH floor that Overzet said the punks would dip below?
That was for a super long time horizon. I'm not going to let you dunk on that in a month. Everything goes to zero eventually. I'm going to Peter Schiff my CryptoPunks floor projection.
No, you're not bearish CryptoPunk floor, mans.
No, we're going to the moon, baby.
I'm really thinking some of the attributes work really well together. You know, buck teeth is rare, and it really takes a particular punk. I was asking Ashley about that last night, and he's starting to come around. You know, buck teeth and maybe a mole. Mole is a negative attribute normally, but albino is also a really rare skin type. And Jack, you kind of got that going on right now. The blurriness looks good.
What color would I be right now?
I want you to have like a
wow.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Now it's the clearest it's been all night. I didn't do anything.
Why did you change sweaters?
I was uncomfortable.
Speak on that.
So anyway, who's getting me a horse tonight? Somebody in the chat. Let me send you some ETH.
You literally just said you don't trust someone with your MetaMask, and now you're trusting someone in the chat with your ETH?
I'm not saying about my MetaMask, but I'll send somebody some ETH for a piece of if somebody will manage the horse.
Dude, I see what these guys say in this chat every week. Don't send them any ETH, buddy.
Oh my gosh, this is pretty funny. My buddy Mike Maggs is on fire. Social tax. He's got to get that's.
Is Mike the?
He works for Rally Road.
Yeah, Rally. Yeah.
This Gallop Racer 2001 PlayStation game does look eerily similar to our Zed Run.
Nah, the game was Derby Owners Club. Did you ever play that?
No.
I wanted to buy the physical game. It was like a 4 or 8 seat game at Dave and Buster's that you would put money in. You would breed a horse. You would train the horse. You could actually race the horse. You could take the card out, put it in your wallet, and then when you came back, I wanted to buy one. They were like $12,000. So I guess I'm living my childhood dream by buying that filly. But this reminds me a lot of that. Very successful franchise.
Hang on, Jack. I want to talk about because I spent I spent probably 2 summers playing the horse derby game at a Jillian's arcade, and I was obsessed.
Yeah.
And this seems like the blockchain version of that game.
It is. Besides, you can't control the actual racing, which is a bummer. Like,
yeah, where you're like hitting the button.
You could whip it or you could hold it back, and there was strategy there. This is kind of hoping, but yeah, this is the digital version of it, which is and you're going to be able to bet on it, and I don't know.
You said you tried to get one of those in your home?
Yeah, I was trying to buy one from you can buy that shit online. And I was asking my parents if I could put it in our basement, and they were like, fuck no. It's fucking huge. It's in an arcade. So
Bales, did you ever play that game? Do you remember the Derby game at the arcades where you could like breed them and train them? And you get like the
just
cards?
look up Derby Owners Club.
No, I don't know that game.
I spent a summer playing this. It sounds like Jack did too.
I played this at prom. I ignored my prom date, and I was just playing this Derby Owners Club. I've been a virgin since day one, Levitan.
Yeah,
I don't know
believe
this
it.
game.
Let's see if I can get it up here.
This is the best game ever. Yeah, I wanted
so
one
this is
of
what it
these
looked
in
like
my
at-
basement.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So someone does have it in their house here.
Yeah. So the green button was like whip, the red was hold, and you could only whip it so much or it would get exhausted or it would hate you. And there was like love, and you would pick what food it would eat. Best game ever.
That does seem cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh yeah. Do they have circular tracks?
Believe it or not.
Well,
back in
they did.
2003,
They did, and the game failed. So I mean, take that for what it's worth.
Oh man. All right, boys. This is epic. How many horses are we gonna buy tonight?
I mean, it sounds like I'm buying you guys like 8.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Top Shot coming back or no? No chance.
I don't know. Let me
I wanted
refresh.
to open my pack.
Yeah, I was excited to see your rare pack.
I will trade anyone in chat my pack, and we'll open it on stream for 1.5 ETH.
What?
He's trying to load up.
Oh,
I mean,
all right. You want ETH for your All-Star rare pack? Okay.
Yeah, 1.5 ETH. What do you think? Fair deal? Undershot? Ooh.
What could you possibly use 1.5 ETH for?
That's not enough to buy a horse, is it?
Yeah, no, it is. The horses you're gonna
They
be
have
able
them
to
at
get-
all price points.
Yeah, it's very accessible, but yeah, I'm
I
not.
was in the Discord earlier. I was asking horsey questions.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to get one I like. So I'm trying to build. I got a bed frame. I just don't have my desk yet.
Why don't you just whore out your filly and then you don't need any ETH?
Well, breeding's not till Wednesday, but I would be interested in Bales and Jennings picking up a Nakamoto, and we could talk. Get a stud. Get a stud. I could, if I find you a stud, we could.
Now we're talking. I was ready to go, but
This is right up my alley now.
Jack was like, if we find you a stud, we could bump uglies with our horses.
That's what you have to do. Like, I'm not. This is the least kidding I've been all night. Like, I need to find a stud. I need a stud in my life.
You need a stallion. Yeah.
You need a stallion to raw dog you, is what you're saying.
Pretty much. Wait, I just realized I'm kind of a girl dad too.
It's a good hype. Yeah, that's a good point.
Hello girl's mad at me right now. She said the same thing. Breeding's not till Wednesday.
I was kind of out on this horse racing thing, but this whole breeding thing is right up my alley. I might stay up now.
Let's just be transparent with everyone. All 5 of us will be awake at 1 a.m. Eastern. So,
dude, imagine not being up.
It's just a matter of if we're going to be on this screen and what you're going to do for the next hour.
For what it's worth, the chat is saying that at midnight, Top Shot is supposed to work.
Yeah. So can we get 15 more minutes? Is the question.
If I can get $800 in merch sales, keep the stream going. I
may or may not be back in 15 minutes. I'll just go. I gotta pick up my game over here.
Yeah. If Pete ever wants to breed again, he's gotta dip out.
Right.
He's doing everything he can.
He left for 14 seconds and said, "I'm doing everything I can."
Yeah, maintenance. It says maintenance is being sent an extra 30 minutes. Somebody just put in chat.
How long ago was that message? 9:44 p.m.
Yeah, but what is that? Central time?
Yeah,
No, they run on Pacific.
that means no, not for the chat. Not for the chat. What time is it?
This is really some show you put together here, man.
I just want to say, Levitan, the amount of times you have tweeted about us like living in a simulation. I mean, where does this fall on that spectrum, man?
Well, now we're living in a simulation, and we're going to be in the simulation in another simulation because we're gonna be like in Decentraland with our horses, and so we're gonna be in that simulation. But already we're in the simulation. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
I think this is just the movie. What was the DiCaprio movie?
Inception. Yeah.
Yeah. I really need a desk. I mean, living on the floor is just not.
Bales, you want to comment about your Hermsmeyer tweet?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're not coming back until 12:30. I can't. I'm not gonna make it.
You're in GMI?
I mean,
HFSP,
yeah.
HVSP, Adam.
I started the show by saying I can't, like, I can't, I mean, all day, all I do is have my face in my phone looking at this fucking shit. I can't be also looking for horses to fuck my horse. Like, I don't have time for this shit to be, horse fucking a pimp. You know what I mean?
I heard the same thing about Top Shot when I told him about it.
Now he's launching a collectible show. Plug the collectible show, Adam. What's that popping?
Good question.
Who's going to be on it?
Good question.
Your wife?
We're in the early stages.
Make Leone get plastered. Drunk Leone is the best asset you got over there.
Leone is major into the cardboard LOL space.
I feel like we need Jeff Jones to complete this episode.
I think he's dodging us. Jeff Jones isn't.
He's fake Jeff Jones.
Jack might say that Jack Jones isn't as tan as he says he is.
Elastic Honeybee Stables has a ring to it.
Am I the only one that's never changed my Top Shots name? Is that like standard? People just change their.
Can you change it? Yeah. I thought it's when you sign up.
Adam, you literally can never change your name from Elastic Honeybee.
I mean, I have no plans to, but
you have to go down with that. What's your account like these days? Have you bought any moments in the marketplace?
Well, I told you I put that Sabonis one for sale, and I was like surprised that I put it for some ridiculous number that I thought was never going to happen. And then it sold, and I had this Dapper, and I asked Mans which one to buy, and he gave me some shit Tatum that's down like 50%.
Oof. What series 1, series 2?
What do you mean a shit? I don't even start with me.
It was a what is it? It's like a series 1 Tatum handles.
The handles.
Oh, I love that moment.
Yeah, just get out of here, Adam.
It's down 50%. No,
it's not. He's just
I'm buried.
I thought you didn't buy that.
I did.
At what? What did you buy it at?
I bought like the fucking stone top.
That happens. I need 2 more in for my derby. There's got to be more activity on these things. So just so you know, last night when I was on the site, users online were averaging like 500 to 600. Right now, there's 800 users online. So that's like 33% up.
Pete's going to be so mad.
I would imagine that's going to get pretty high towards the drop. What's up with all these NFT companies working in PST? Why are they all out there?
They're based in Vancouver.
No, I know where they are. I'm saying, like, why are they all on the West Coast? Is that a thing?
What do you mean?
Like, all these NFT companies end up on the West Coast on West Coast time. Why? Like, is there
Silicon Valley is
that what it is?
I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. Like, how are the two most budding things in the NFT space, which are these horses and Top Shot, both in Vancouver? It's like NFT Valley out there.
All right, I really gotta go. This is outrageous. It's almost midnight, boys. It's been fun.
Are you not staying up, Levitan?
I mean, I'm gonna bring my computer to bed, but the chance that I'm actually up.
Bring my computer to bed.
Well, take it into bed. Take it into bed. Bring Lauren on.
Dude, she's been sleeping for like at least 3 hours.
So you're gonna take your computer to bed?
You're gonna be firing on the horses, and you're not gonna be on the podcast.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be up or not. I'm gonna have the computer next to me if I'm up.
I've been up all night on this fucking podcast. I'm trying to get a fucking Nakamoto.
What the goal of this podcast isn't to entertain people; it's to keep each other up for this.
I gotta be up at like 5 a.m.
You got a flight?
Yeah, I got a flight at 7.
What are you going to Atlanta for?
The championship, FCF Wild Aces.
Oh, owning a physical football team?
My fractional football team.
Disgusting. Honestly disgusting. I can't even imagine. I would hard pass unless it was digital.
I mean, it's pretty digitally built. The fans call the plays. It's on Twitch.
Yeah, I've heard the spiel.
It's as close as you can get to a virtual, except Madden, I guess. We should get an esports team.
I would love to know the conversation Peter's having right now.
Dude, I was texting with both of them, with Ashley and me and Peter on the same chain. And we were just talking about like Colorado and like house stuff. And then Ashley just comes in with the Poodle bomb. Like, I had no idea she knew anything about Poodle. And and she was like, we're not gonna have any money left if we keep up with this Poodle stuff. I was like,
What's Poodle, Levitan?
buddy.
Honest question. Where did the Poodle, like, I didn't see the Poodle stuff anywhere. Where did this come from? I'm not in the group chats with the smartest investors in the world, but where did the Poodle stuff come from?
Yeah, a lot of the sharpest people I know are in Poodle.
It's about the community.
Yeah.
I like the people that are involved. There's a lot of good discourse that goes down in the Telegram.
How many devs are on the team right now?
0. That's the best part.
Yeah.
None.
How's that work?
It's completely
it's a community-run project. It's all about the community. Great memes. I think the memes are actually very good. Like, probably some of the best.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any. Can we pull some up? I'm actually curious.
Where do I search? Where do I find these memes? I'd like.
I tried. Levitan actually was trying to get me to buy some Poodle, so I looked into it.
No, I was not. You asked. You specifically asked, how do you get Poodle?
All right, let's go.
I was not shilling Poodle.
Let's go look at the receipts.
Are you on Telegram, man?
I am, regrettably, just to talk about punks, and these guys send me a bunch of Pepe gifts.
Oh, you got to be on Telegram.
You got to be on. Telegram is the best.
Telegram is where all the best stuff is.
Telegram is where Adam sends his Crypto Punk spreadsheets to.
So just look up Poodle stickers.
I'm not going to say what the first message from Levitan said, but he said, if you do want to buy it, though. I tried getting on Uniswap and it didn't work. It gave me a fault. Is that where you bought yours, Bales?
Yeah. You have to increase your slippage. You're gonna need to increase the slippage to 5%.
Yeah. All right. So what's our price projection after Poodle Tube?
It was very difficult to tell.
I'm searching Poodle stickers on Telegram. I'm not seeing shit.
Well, join the community.
How do I join the community?
Go to poodletoken.com.
I'll add you to the Telegram right now, man.
Join me. I want to be a part of this community. These are the only stickers I'm seeing right now. I got a feisty fox. I got a dog. I got a Black Panther.
No.
All right, I just added you.
Wow, Poodle token community.
Is it a real thing?
Adam just
It's a real thing. Oh my god.
Wow, some lady named Rose just said, "Hey there, Peter, and welcome to the Poodle token community. How are you?" Wow, this community's great.
Yes. That's what I've been saying.
I just sent my first message. I love this community.
How many people?
No, wait, someone said Club Top Shot is here.
Yeah, that's
Joshua.
Josh.
Oh, okay.
How many people are in the Poodle community?
2,600.
You're kidding. You swear?
2,672.
I hope what I just said isn't toxic, but I think it'd be good for the community to branch out.
I might have to get 20. I thought it was like 8 of you.
No. This is a budding community of forward-thinking people.
The funny part is I'm actually in a Golden Doodle community in real life here in Philadelphia. There's a group of Golden Doodle owners that like get together for like meetups and stuff like that through that meetup app.
Have you showed them Poodle yet?
I shilled them. I'm a featured member of the community, bro.
No, but as Levitan brought Poodle to the Golden Doodle Club.
Oh,
Levitan?
We haven't met since I've been a majority owner of Poodle.
Oh, okay. But you'll bring it to him and pump it.
why would I join the Poodle online community when I could just buy a physical Poodle?
That's stupid.
Honestly, man, there's nothing better than a physical Golden Doodle.
I'm starting to think Rose is just a bot who welcomes everyone to the Poodle community. I
Can
don't
you
feel
see
that-
the stickers now
Let me see.
in the community?
Oh my God, I can.
There's some good ones.
Wow. This community is incredible.
What's amazing is that the Poodle token just continues to tank. Even during this.
Is it tanking?
I just sent the Poodles to the moon.
Do you guys have GIFs on Twitter yet?
What do you mean, Jack? Everyone has GIFs on Twitter.
No. Of poodles. of the Poodle coin. Like Doge has that's huge for them, you know.
Dude, we're really advanced on the memes. We haven't really fully released all of them, but
We could use your help there.
You want me to be a Twitter GIF boy?
what do you think about Snapchat Sports?
Chilling Poodle?
Yeah.
Jack will shill anything.
I gotta
from what
get.
I've seen.
I told them I tried getting, but Bale said I need more slippage.
Increase your slippage to 5%, and then you can show.
Oh.
I mean, it's not the most liquid market yet, but that's destined to change.
Who makes these? I like this big pump. What are you guys doing here?
We pump our bags.
To each other that already all own it?
Hey, dude, think about how bad you'd sell. You really gotta have diamond paws in here, dude. Like you really gotta latch on.
Do you buy the dip?
I mean, Bales is about the dip.
I've bought it a few times.
Why do I feel like you have serious money in Poodle?
Because I do.
He does have serious money.
Very serious money in Poodle.
I did
The
throw.
opportunity cost versus these horses, though, is Pretty rough.
Yeah,
I did
but the
throw out
thing
a
is,
question,
You
yeah.
can't replicate the community. If you go into the Telegram, I mean, this is my family.
It's interesting though because no one will answer my question, Bales, and I asked if the Poodle community is growing too fast and if we'll lose our culture. And everyone's kind of eerily silent on this issue.
It's tough to say.
Yeah, one thing about the community is if you say anything possibly negative about Poodle, you get just a stone boot right away.
Stone boot. All right, we got packs or are we done?
Did
Win
Pete
pack.
just do his first win packs?
Yeah.
Buy the win pack shirt. I need to pay for these horses. Yeah, I lost tonight.
You know
Packs
what's good about Club Top Shot? I feel like we just keep elevating our content. You know, we really work on innovating and upping our game. What do you guys say?
Nothing says elevating our game like Bale's going from I'm not doing podcasts at all to hanging on a 3-hour marathon stream.
Just trying to stay awake.
I got 58 minutes to go, man. I'm staying up.
So
Guys,
this one's gonna be sad because there's no chance it's gonna go well, and then people are really gonna be pissed that it doesn't happen.
the horsey drop?
There's no shot. The activity they're about to get, maybe we'll hire them for Top Shot. So have we decided we're sticking this out 27 more minutes so we can open packs into a horse trap? Is that where we're at in life right now?
I can't.
There's zero chance that the Top Shot or horsey drop goes according to plan. So the question is, do we believe in the sunk cost fallacy?
Dude, the amount of users keeps climbing on this freaking Zed Run.
Pete, why do you
look at
pump
that.
bags before you've acquired a horsey?
I mean, I've thought about this every second of this show.
Oh, you're right. We're up to E14.
Dude, Jack, you're
I know. I kind of blew it.
no. Your horse though is appreciating.
I hope
The
so.
good news is we all got horses from Overzet tonight, so
That's true. I like Vincent's comment. I mean, you guys, less for me, but for you four, you actually have spent the last decade building your brand to come to this point. I find it very admirable.
Yeah. You haven't seen some Three Donkeys episodes that were just completely off the rails.
Pump it, guys. Someone wants to know where they buy a poodle. I think you just join the community and
have you guys seen it? If you're in the Discord, there's a really nice GIF of this horse. Looks pretty cool.
Which horse?
PGH stable, just yeah, that's pretty cool.
In
You can,
the,
you can see how to buy a poodle at poodletoken.com.
It's a real simple process, let me tell you.
No E at the end of the poodle.
Yeah, go up a little bit.
Yeah, very simple.
Win horsey. Scroll up. I'm thinking.
why am I awake at 5 in the morning?
Yeah, keep scrolling. Yeah, this I feel like that's a nice NFT. Yeah. In the Hall of Fame channel. Okay.
hang on.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, what's
Oh, do you want me to say, is it Buterins?
yeah.
All right. I love you, boys. I'm eager to get a horse, but
Should we call it?
I'm on the verge of getting. I might not be able to breed for.
I don't think we have the stamina, the legs, as Jack might say, for an hour.
Yeah, I'll come. I'll come back and rip packs.
Yeah, we'll do it again. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. I just want everyone to marvel at the couch cushions that Bales has. I mean, look at the kind of tapestry on those things. You can tell the thread count is impeccable.
There's still student athletes playing basketball games on Central Time or East Coast.
Bales, I think we're going to call it. Levy needs to sleep. Pete needs to rehab his marriage. It's been a great time, guys. All right. So for Jack Settleman, for Adam Levitan, for Jonathan Bales, for Peter Jennings, we like the Poodles. We like the horses. We like the top shots. We like the punks. We'll see you guys next time.